Elliott and Lawrence counties in Kentucky. We already have a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag that goes all the way out to Louisa. Yeah, this is going to be a storm that we have to watch very closely for a more significant tornado threat. Coming back down here to the area west of Columbia, Kentucky. Still watching a significant area of rotation up here north of Edmonton. Everybody in Weed, Nail, and Edmonton, Kentucky needs to be sheltered right now. Bowling Green, I know you guys are hungry for an update. The good news is that your storm is not getting any worse. It does look like there's going to be some strong winds on the southwest side of town, maybe some hail, but the tornado threat is not extremely high right now. There is somebody on the eastern side of Bowling Green who's kind of sharing their camera with me, but just some dark skies over here near Plum Springs. Plum Springs. Checking back in with Chris Hall, north of London, or north and west of London, Kentucky now. So what Chris sees here, whatever he runs into here, that's what you guys are going to see in London.
McDonald's, we stopped at inside the marathon. We're putting people inside.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
London, Kentucky, I do want to say the same thing to you that I said to Somerset earlier. While this is a serious situation and we want to take shelter from this tornado, I don't want anybody to be scared. I do not think we're going to see a repeat of the last one or anything like that. But we definitely could have a tornado, so we got to take shelter at least for the next 30 minutes or so until that warning is allowed to expire. By the way, we did get a tornado warning out here for Hampshire County and West Virginia. That includes Augusta and Kirby. That's going to go on for 35 minutes. Take shelter now. That puts us back up at 9 tornado warnings. My goodness. So yeah, they also went ahead and issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for Clay, Knox, and Laurel counties in Kentucky. 70-mile-per-hour winds are going to be possible in London on top of the tornado threat. Chris Hall's getting awfully close to the actual meat of the storm that's approaching London right now. You can follow along in the WeatherWise app. By the way, guys, seriously, if you don't have the WeatherWise app yet, you're missing out. A lot of people in chat, every time I look over, people are like, what about my town? What about my town? Ryan doesn't even care about my town. All he talks about is these other towns. That's why the WeatherWise app exists. I'm one person. There's 65,000 of you. There's one of me. Every one of you can have a free copy of the WeatherWise app, and you can look at the radar in your area. And if you need my commentary or Andy's commentary on whatever you're seeing on there, I promise you will get to it. We got to focus on whatever's the most life-threatening thing right now. And if we're not talking about you, that's probably good. Again, tornado warning is in effect for Trumbull County, Ohio for 34 more minutes. Laurel County, Kentucky for 34 more minutes. Crawford County, Pennsylvania for 19 more minutes. Hampshire County, West Virginia for 33 more minutes. And then, yes, Adair County and Metcalfe counties in Kentucky are under a tornado warning for 18 more minutes. I'm still increasingly concerned about this rotating signature here, as it's one of the more robust ones that we have on the whole map right now. Edmonton, Nail, Weed, you guys all need to be in your safe spots. If you for whatever reason came out of your safe spot, it's time to get back in there.
Trying to get things set up here.
Yeah, special deal on the WeatherWise app today. It's 100% off. It's free. Take advantage of this. There's a link in the description. By the way, guys, did I mention there's a 5% tornado risk today from the Storm Prediction Center? This is why no matter what percent you're in, you always got to be weather aware. You always do.
Going on, Mock. Woke up from a nap, so I'm trying to get things set up.
Again, some of the stronger winds coming out of that
A new tornado
London,
warning has
Kentucky
been issued.
storm is they're moving through Squibb right now. And we just got a new tornado warning. Right in line with Andy's Y'all Watch. I mean, seriously, how does he do it? Meteorologist Andy Hill absolutely nailed it again, giving us an early heads up on a tornado warning that was just issued for Elliott County in Kentucky, and then that'll get handed off to the Jackson office to continue into Blaine, Cordell, and Overta, Kentucky as well. So a tornado warning, another tornado warning will be issued here soon to complete the polygon. Somebody out here says, hey, storms are getting close here in eastern Kentucky. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And this one is another really concerning one. You can see there's lots of rotation here. So we definitely want to make sure that we are getting into our safe spots out there between Sandy Hook and Louisa, Kentucky. Checking back in on our friends over here in Bowling Green. Storm continues to look less and less concerning. But you should still be indoors and away from windows. Wow, look at this. We've got a cool view from somebody just to the south and west of Bowling Green coming to us live from the WeatherWise app. This is what it looks like out there. This is the base of the storm. This is the part of the storm that would try to produce a tornado, and you can see how it could potentially try to do that, but it's just not strong enough right now. It's not organized enough. But yeah, I see it. I see the lowering there.
I got a new
Hopefully,
twin monitor
that's
set
about
up.
as
That's
dangly as it gets. And given current trends on radar, that's probably
difficult to
gonna be the
navigate.
case. Thank you so much for this view, though. Definitely keep your friends and family in the nearby area aware of what's going on, and we'll be, as long as you're able to, to check in with us, we'll check back in with you every once in a while. But this is the perfect view of the base of this storm that's over there, just to the west of Bowling Green, Kentucky, or just to the south of Bowling Green, Kentucky, I should say. This is their location. They're literally pointing us towards the base of the storm, the rotating part of the storm. You can see the lowering on it and everything. Somebody out there said, "Let's go." Go ahead, Andy.
And I'm looking at a storm to the east of Watertown, New York, near Carthage. This storm has existed for quite some time, and I've had my eye on it. It's outside of the tornado watch, I believe, in this area, but it now has a low precipitation hook on it, and it is turned a little bit more to the right, as well as gained a little bit more of a hail signature. So I've got a severe thunderstorm y'all watch for the Harrisville, Natural Bridge, New York area. But I would also watch this for a tornado threat if that hook wraps up any more than it is right now.
Okay, thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Y'all watch out there near Natural Bridge and Remington Corners in New York. We also want to, check back in on our friends down here near Youngstown in Ohio. We do have a tornado warning over here. And, some people in chat have been, talking about, seeing maybe a funnel cloud or something. So we definitely want to be taking shelter out there near Youngstown, Ohio.
We need a warning in my neck of the woods.
I don't think we can see it from this camera view. But there's a real, tornado threat over here.
That's
So
not
take
bad
shelter
in
if you're in
Cincinnati right now
Youngstown,
either.
Hubbard, Hazleton, New Bedford, or any of these surrounding areas.
Not even raining here. The sun's out.
Checking back in on the tornado warning over here in Hampshire County, West Virginia. That's going to go on for 28 more minutes. And then Crawford County, Pennsylvania, you got 13 minutes left on your tornado warning. Let's go back down here to Metcalfe County, Kentucky, Edmonton. You guys still need to be sheltered right now. And then I do want to check back in on our friends in London. You guys are about to get hit by a pretty strong storm here. The tornado sirens are likely going off. This is what it looks like out there. Chris Hall is intercepting the storm right now, just to the west of London. There is a tornado warning. Okay, there is a tornado warning for 27 more minutes, but there's also a severe thunderstorm warning for up to 70-mile-per-hour winds. Everybody's going to get a taste of the winds with this one.
Not far from my son.
So we're going to keep an eye on Chris here as he
my son lives over by
what's going on
Hermitage.
inside of that storm. Worst of the storm is past Somerset now. There will be another part of the storm that goes through Somerset. Okay, so you're not completely done yet in Somerset, but I don't think that you'll be under another tornado warning today. It's unlikely, anyways. Coming back up here to
A new
Youngstown.
tornado warning has been issued.
Again, lots of people are telling me that they're seeing something out here. And, you know, again, I think that we should take this seriously. We've got a low precipitation, you know, kind of an open
Kentucky
hook
got
here.
blasted an hour
I do think that
ago.
it's very possible that we've got a tornado going on right now, somewhere between Northside, Sharon Line, and Meadowlands. A real tornado happening right now out here in a pretty populated area north of Youngstown. Somebody on the WeatherWise app is saying tornado on the ground. I unfortunately can't move this. This camera, but I think if I could, we'd be able to see something.
Taking all my meds.
So again, tornado likely on the ground out here between Youngstown and Hubbard in Pennsylvania, on the Pennsylvania-Ohio border. You guys got to be getting a shelter out here. This is an incredibly dangerous situation. We got lots of people seeing this. This one could get ugly because we've got a very you know, populated area that's kind of in the path here. So yeah, this will go even beyond the current tornado warning polygon off into portions of Pennsylvania. So y'all watch out even in Pulaski, New Wilmington, New Bedford, and Nashua in Pennsylvania. Another tornado warning will likely be issued for y'all. I've got people checking in out here right where the tornado is. Hopefully you guys are all right.
Ladder 9 for Shawnee. Radius 2315, a vehicle on flood Railroad Creek Pier, 1735.
All right, let's go back down here into Kentucky, where they did finish that tornado warning out for Lawrence County. Okay, Lawrence County, Kentucky is now under a tornado warning out here. Blaine and Cordell. That's going to be for you. Your supercell is moving out of Isonville and Culver, moving towards Blaine, Martha, and Cordell. Okay. Coming back down here to London. You guys are still under a tornado warning for 23 more minutes. Your rotation is going to be right there on Highway 80 near Squibb. Chris Hall is coming into town right now. Not able to see much of anything currently, but the strong winds are about to move in right here in just a moment.
This tornado
there it is.
warning
We've got an observed tornado warning now for Youngstown, Ohio. Tornado is just to the north of town. Still in a very populated area. There's probably a lot of people that can see this. I mean, it's a very visible kind of tornado, if that makes sense. Like lots of people out there near Youngstown could probably look off to the north and see this tornado right now. I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, if you're too close, you want to be indoors, away from windows. You want to be sheltered. But there is a tornado doing damage right now near Maplewood Park, moving in the general direction of Hills Corners, Kansas Corners, and Hubbard Bedford Road.
1974 from 6 available for sale. She's 1974. It's going to be a dumb order Friday too. We got a very large tree down on the main power line back here.
So yeah, we've got a tornado on the ground out here in Pennsylvania.
All emergency personnel, all emergency.
Yeah, you can see the velocity couplet a lot better now, right here over Sharon line. That's exactly where the tornado is. That's exactly where the tornado is, and it's going to continue to move into the Hills Corners area, eventually down there towards New Bedford as well. I'm surprised we don't have a new tornado warning out yet for Pulaski. That's probably coming, though. That is probably coming. There's your observed tornado warning for Mahoning and Trumbull counties in Ohio. Back down to Kentucky. London, Kentucky, your all storm is coming in right now. You've got strong winds coming in right now.
No, that's just music.
The tornado threat is real. That's why there is a tornado warning. Okay? But the main threat, the thing that most people will have to deal with in London is going to be the strong winds and the hail and just the heavy rain and lightning.
There's just some bright lights. Dim those.
Almost ready. Taking all my meds.
This is what it looks like in downtown London, Kentucky right now. Area. But yeah, it's going to some of the stronger winds are going to go right over
Everything happening's in Ohio or
Ferriston, the
I'll pull up the
Levi,
SBC
Jackson
outlet.
Wilderness Road Park, all the way down into the campgrounds down there. All these places are going to be again in the path of some of the stronger winds.
Basically where we were going to see rain today. Severe thunderstorms.
Again, we do have a tornado on the ground right now in Ohio. This is the only
Our
place
tornado
in
threat for the
America where we know for sure that there is a tornado on the ground right now. Go ahead, Andy.
5%
Hey
from
Brian,
the red,
I'm watching
2% green.
the Woodburn area south of Bowling Green, Kentucky. Looks like the storm has ramped back up here and is starting to jut out a hook. So I can say that there's a rear flank downdraft surge ongoing, and we could see a tornado result from that as it
This
goes
thing's really
over the
ramping up here.
interstate here east of Woodburn, south of Bowling Green. So y'all watch out, just in case that continues to develop. I've got the y'all watch ahead of time here. So I think it'll go to the east of Franklin, Kentucky, towards the Adolphus, Scottsville area, and then into Westmoreland in Tennessee.
Okay, thank you very much,
Really good
meteorologist
rotation on
Andy
this
Hill.
one.
There
new
you go.
tornado
There's a big
warning has
hook
been
out
issued.
there coming down towards Blackjack and Gold City in Kentucky. So let's make sure that we are prepared to take shelter here in just a moment. I think that a tornado warning could be coming out for this at any moment. I've got a live viewer showing us the lowering right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is a live shot from one of our WeatherWise viewers out there in Bowling Green in Warren County, Kentucky, pointing us right at the part of the storm that's trying to produce a tornado right now. That's what it looks like. So this is probably going to get a tornado warning at some point. That's definitely an organized look. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Thank you, everybody who has a WeatherWise Pro subscription. Thank you guys so much for being so helpful. You guys are our eyes on the ground, and you've helped us see a lot of stuff. I appreciate it. Obviously, not encouraging anybody to go driving around and doing this stuff, but like if you are, if you're where you are and you can throw up a live feed real quick, it does help. Circleville, Ruddle, and Franklin out there in Pendleton County, West Virginia. You guys are now under a tornado warning for 32 more minutes. Let's go back up to Ohio, where we do still have a tornado on the ground right now with a deep debris signature up here south and east of Maplewood Park. Tornado still doing damage right now. I've got a camera over here.
Tornado. This one's an actual confirmed tornado on the ground.
I can't control it, but somebody has the ability to
move
this thing around, and I do
there's
think
a
that it
debris
would be
signature
possible
here
to see
too.
this.
There's definitely a tornado on the ground right here.
This
This is where the tornado is. You can even see the debris signature.
This is pretty nuts.
Right here.
A very deep debris signature right there near Geography Hall. That's going to keep going down towards New Bedford. Let's go back over here to Cumberland, Kentucky, Metcalfe and Monroe counties in Kentucky. We got
My
a new
son lives
tornado
right up
warning
here
for
near Hermitage. I'm worried about him.
Burkesville and Cyclone.
Hopefully he's all right.
Over here in Pike County, you know what? There's
sent him the
two
messages.
of these in Kentucky. That don't seem right. Over here, we call ours Marrowbone. I don't know if you guys say that or not, but like Marrowbone, Cyclone, Tompkinsville. And here's a cyclone. We've had tornado warnings in Big Windy and Cyclone today. What in the world? But yeah, a tornado warning might be coming soon here for the area south and east of Bowling Green because this storm continues to look more and more organized. Check this out. Again, this is a live shot from one of our WeatherWise Pro viewers out there, and this thing looks more and more organized every second.
Today's a lot worse than what they actually rated it for. I mean, this looks more like a 10%. 10% hatch risk than a
so get
5%.
ready. A tornado warning is probably coming for this soon.
I mean, look, our
it's
tornado
coming out for
on the
this
ground's
soon.
even in the 2% area right now.
Here's some flooding and a disabled vehicle below the Giovanni's in Catlettsburg in Kentucky. So we've got significant flooding going on top of everything else. Massive updraft out there in central Arkansas.
Look at that. A heck of a debris ball here.
There, looks like.
As it's coming into Pennsylvania.
Now we've got our tornado warning continuing into Lawrence County, Pennsylvania. Lawrence County, Pennsylvania is now under a tornado warning. We're encouraging everyone to take shelter out there. There is a tornado on the ground right now back here near the William Holmes Wildlife Preserve. This is going right towards New Bedford. It's coming out of Ohio, and it's going into Pennsylvania. Take shelter now. Back to Laurel County, Kentucky, where we have Chris Hull on the ground. Look at this. The rotation is trying to link back up here. It's looking a little bit more intense as it comes into Pine Grove. Again, this is the exact area that got hit by the tornado last year. Just for context of like where this rotation is, that's where it is. It's about to cross over Highway 192, Pine Grove, Ferriston, Ferriston campgrounds. All these places are in the path of a pretty dangerous storm here. The wind is picking up and it's headed east. Very light rain. Let's see if Chris can see anything yet. Well, shoot, we can't see nothing. If anything's going on in there, it is not visible, that's for sure. Completely rain-wrapped. Would you say that today is the most active day this year? Definitely not.
Oh, no.
Well, otherwise, take a look around here. So pretty much everywhere in Kentucky is like under some kind of get into shelter.
quick.
The entire state of
Yeah,
Kentucky
Chris
is under
just saw that same velocity
Mesa
scan that I
discussion.
just did.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Winds
Yeah,
55
this is
to 70 miles
this is
an hour.
becoming a more
Tornado intensity
significant
85 to
tornado
110 mile an
concern
hour.
for our friends out here in London, Kentucky.
Hail 1 to 1.75 inches for almost the
New
entire state of
information.
Kentucky.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Got an upgraded tornado warning.
Rotation is currently out here near the Willie Green Road area, moving right towards the London Corbett Airport, Pine Grove, and surrounding areas.
Holes. I-75.
Again,
Near
tornadoes
London.
still likely down on the ground up there near Youngstown, Ohio.
Man, this is not good. Can't see nothing. It's going to be rain wrapped.
Yeah, if there's a tornado going on out here, you literally can't see it at all. Like this is, I mean, this is what it looks like out there. There could be a tornado, you know, a mile, half a mile in front of you. You'd never know.
Down to Kentucky real quick.
Latest radar scan there. If you're following along in the WeatherWise app down here around London, Kentucky, you're looking at a scan from 6:59, so that's about 4 minutes old. So that means that the rotation is likely now closer to Pine Grove and the London Corbin Airport.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
This is the longest slide, I think.
All right, let's go check in on our tornado warning up here in Pennsylvania. Once again, tornadoes still on the ground, coming through the New Bedford area now.
So this is the one by
Pennsylvania. This is
London.
a very
That's a
dangerous
huge area
look
of
right here.
rotation.
Everybody in New Bedford,
Very,
Villa
very
Maria,
tight
and
velocities here too by
Frizzlesburg needs to
London.
be in their safe spots right
That's a
now. in
dangerous
Lawrence
looking
County,
storm.
Pennsylvania.
That could be a
4,000
tornado on
people
the
are in that
ground.
warning. Tornado is on the ground.
Get
Additionally,
right in here.
Clay County, Knox County, and Laurel counties are all under tornado warnings. There has been a recent uptick in the rotation here. This is now a real. This is the real deal. There could be a real tornado coming through here. So
Almost
we need
an
everybody to take this
I-75,
warning
right where Chris
seriously
Hall is.
and get to shelter. Additionally, down here south,
Completely normal rain
Bowling
looking
Green,
area
we're
out
watching a
there.
storm very closely that's trying to produce a tornado out here north and east of Franklin. Okay, we had a viewer sharing a live feed with us of the base of this storm, and it looked very organized. It's trying
There's
to
all
produce a
kinds of
tornado.
stuff going
Bowling
on
Green,
over
by
in,
the way, you're not out of
let
the
me
woods
actually
yet.
put my other radar
Look
site up
to your
over there.
north and west. New storms are popping up back here in Kentucky, and they're diving back down to the south and east. Bowling Green's about to get hit again 2 or 3 more times tonight by significant severe
tornado
storms.
warning has been issued.
Caldwell, Christian,
Right
and
now, our only
Hopkins
tornado warning in
counties
PA is
Kentucky
this
are
one right here
also
coming in
under
near
a severe
New
thunderstorm warning
Wilmington
now as more
and West
storms start to
Middlesex.
build up. We just got another new tornado warning in Frederick, Hampshire, and Hardy counties in
Near Grove
West
City.
Virginia. There are 10
They're actually coming
tornado
towards
warnings right
Newcastle
now.
more than
One of them is
anything.
going to be for Grant and Hardy counties.
There's still kind of a debris
In
signature
West Virginia
here.
as well.
Got their area
I've
of
got
rotation.
to again emphasize that our most concerning warning on the entire board right now
Still
is
got
the
a
one
debris
up here
signature on this one.
in Pennsylvania. There is a tornado
believe this
doing
is still a
damage
tornado
in
on the
New
ground.
Bedford right now, and you've got to take shelter in Frizzlesburg if you haven't already. But I'm going to go back down here to Laurel County, Kentucky, which is where another tornado is likely trying to form right now near the Pine Grove area south of London. Somebody says the lightning is not playing good gravy. The lightning is not playing good gravy. This is what it looks like out there in London, Kentucky right now. Chris Hall's exact location is he just turned off of Highway 192 at the Dairy Queen there, the McDonald's there near South Laurel High School. Now he's going to go down Highway 25. He's going to position himself just to the east of the London Corbin Airport. He's literally about to drive across the tornado path from last year to put himself in line with the rotating part of this storm, which is trying to produce a tornado right now in the same area out here between Pine Grove and Ferriston.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Every time we try to dip below 10 tornado warnings, a new one is issued. This is nuts. Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. We just got a new tornado warning for Ocean, New Jersey. Ocean County, New Jersey. Tornado warning now in effect for you. Make sure we get indoors and away from windows. Get underground if you can. I know a lot of people don't have basements out here, but if you can, then try to put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building. You don't have to be underground. This is what it looks like out there in Ortley Beach right now as we've got tornadoes flying around from Ohio to Pennsylvania to New Jersey to Kentucky on this Tuesday, July 21st at 7:07 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 23:07 Z. And we're going to get right back into our Lawrence County, Pennsylvania tornado coverage because, again, a tornado is on the ground right now coming towards Frizzleburg, and we need everybody to take shelter if they haven't already. Chris Hall is in.
Definitely got some nasty storms coming out in your area. No tornado warnings, just
perfectly lined up with where the rotation's about.
Real
to be.
heavy
If there's gonna
winds
be a tornado,
and rain.
It'll be pretty
55,
close to where
70
he
mile
is
an hour
right now.
winds.
And then on top of all this, we've got
No
another
tornado threats
storm that's
anymore.
trying its best to produce a tornado right now. Out there near Blackjack, Gold City, and McElroy Ford, south and east of Bowling Green.
Now, if I zoom out, all of our tornado
Looks like this is
threats are in
already
the
trying to
purple
cause some
here.
flash flooding out
Mostly
there
over here by
around
West
London, too.
Virginia, Kentucky, or Virginia area. Got some down in Kentucky, and we got this one here up in Pennsylvania. We did have a tornado report over here. Right off at Cape May Point, New Jersey. Oh, there's an
Chris's
actual
current
tornado warning right
location
here.
Is he is still on Highway
New Jersey,
25,
right off the
near the Little
going right out to the
Laurel
ocean
River.
right now as we speak.
Pretty much, this is pretty close to where the tornado crossed the road last year.
At this rate, you literally just watch for the wind to shift because you can't see nothing. And if we go on down, we're surrounded by trees.
Yeah, I'm coming over here to this tornado. This tornado warning in New Jersey is silly. Just like one tiny patch of land right before it goes out to the ocean. I don't even know why it's tornado warned. I mean, I guess there's definitely some big velocities there. It could be a debris signature too. That might be a debris signature. Holy crap! There might be a little baby tornado there. Look, we do have some velocities right here in this little hood. Valid tornado warning. I give him credit for it. But
So
I mean,
Chris
this is
about to intersect the area, the
this
part
is
of the storm that
basically
has the significant rotation. We're going to
in the
check
water
back in
now,
with him
on the middle of nowhere,
periodically
which
here,
is
but
good.
everybody needs to be sheltered out there in Laurel County, Kentucky. Again, up here in Lawrence County, Pennsylvania, we've got 19 minutes left on this tornado warning. And then I do also want to mention that Pendleton County, West Virginia remains under a tornado warning for 19 more minutes as well. It's been a second since we've talked about this tornado warning here in Lawrence County, Kentucky. The rotation is still quite concerning with it. So it wouldn't be surprising to me if we ended up with another tornado warning here. Wow, look at that. That would be for Ulysses, Peach Orchard.
This thing's really
maybe down there
ramping
towards
up.
Inez.
What Ryan's looking at.
Yeah, that's some significant rotation that continues.
We're up to the yellow in the Enrod.
And that's going to be a problem for us
hook.
as the storm continues to move down to the south and east. So I'm going to do.
This could be a tornado on the
low
ground right now.
confidence. Y'all watch out on that.
A
There
new
it is.
tornado warning
There
has
it
been
is.
issued.
We got it. Tornado warning now in effect for Lawrence County, for the rest of Lawrence County out here towards Ulysses, Charlie, and Peach Orchard.
You sure we have a tornado on the ground right
You guys
there?
all need to be taking shelter. That's a pretty concerning
It's literally
looking
the
area of
tornado
rotation right
forming
there
right
near
there, I think.
Wilbur.
There's a 3D scan's a couple minutes
County.
behind.
It almost makes it into Martin County, Kentucky. It doesn't quite make it into Martin County, Kentucky.
See right here, I think this is
but
the tornado that's
it's
forming
close.
right there.
That is definitely the closest tornado warning
from 5
to
minutes
the weather
ago.
house right now. We're just a little bit to the south. If I haven't got any neighbors watching out here in the Pike County, Kentucky area, we're chilling right now. We don't have too much going on. There's some heavier rain showers, some gustier winds getting ready to come in out of Floyd County here, but most of the bad stuff is staying off to our north and to our south and west. Speaking of our south and west, London, Kentucky remains under a tornado warning. The rotation that we've been concerned about is, about to go over Chris Hall's location right now. So we'll be hearing from him shortly. Somebody said, I'm a little scared in London. I mean,
London's
that
good
makes
now.
sense.
This thing fell
That
apart
makes
in
sense.
London.
Don't be scared. Don't be too scared. Be prepared.
It's
Somerset,
got really
you're about to get
sloppy
hit
and
by
broad
another
in
storm.
London.
It does have a little bit of rotation, but the main thing is going to be heavy rain, lightning, wind, and all that stuff. Okay, so batten down the hatches for that. And then over here south of Bowling Green, this storm right here is, it's got a hook and a half on it. This storm right here has a hook and a half on it. It is not producing a tornado right now, though.
What storm is that?
Okay, so we'll continue to watch this. I've got a
Where's Ryan Hall at right
weather-wise viewer here showing me this. Oh my gosh, what an incredible view! So I got a weather-wise viewer out here near Franklin, just to the east of Franklin in Simpson County, Kentucky, showing us the base of this.
Oh, look at the doggo.
We've got a backyard weather-wise warrior here showing us. Look at this. I mean, that is as close to having a tornado as you can get, just about it, without having like the whole thing. You got the big mesocyclone. I can even from like this kind of lower quality picture, I can see the rotation. The whole thing is spinning there. And that lines up perfectly with the hook that we were looking at there. So I'm surprised that this doesn't have a tornado warning on it, actually. And the lightning on this is pretty nuts. Holy smokes, it's all spinning there, ain't it?
Where's this storm at?
Once again, thank you so much for sharing this with us. You've been out watching this for a little bit, I'm assuming. Can you give us a thumbs up if you think the lightning is becoming more frequent, or give us a thumbs down if it's becoming less frequent over time? Okay. All right. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. That corresponds a lot with what we're seeing on radar.
Pull up weather-wise.
Doesn't look like the storm's getting a whole lot stronger very quickly, but it's obviously trying its best to organize here. Look at that. This is insane.
Guy in Kentucky.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. I'm going to get back to the radar. This is an unbelievable view. If you're still out here in a few moments, I might check back in with you. But of course, at any moment, you can go get indoors and away from windows. You are safely outside of the warning.
Franklin.
I reckon being a backyard warrior is perfectly fine at this rate. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to pull him back up, because now that I look at it like that is an incredible image. I don't think that we can pull away from this right now. Because over the past couple of frames, both on radar and on this view, it looks even more intense. I can see that there's bolts jetting out of this thing left and right. So this is the most convincing picture that we've seen so far out of this storm that shows that there could be a tornado trying to happen right now. So, and by the way, no tornado warning on this. There's no tornado warning on this at all right now. So it probably should get one as the storm goes past Gold City down towards McElroy Ford, Alonzo, and Red Hill.
I've looked at every storm in Kentucky. I don't see a single one with a hook on it.
The National Weather Service has not issued a tornado warning on that. but it's obviously very spinny. It's obviously it could be producing a tornado right now for all I can tell. By the way, Marrowbone, Burkesville, surrounding areas in Monroe County, Kentucky, you guys are all under a
new
tornado
warning has
And
been
we
issued.
did just get a new tornado warning out here in Lawrence County, Pennsylvania. This now includes Newcastle. So we've got 42,000 people under a tornado warning now in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. We're encouraging every single one of them to take
It's a
shelter
confirmed tornado in PA
immediately.
still.
This is an incredibly dangerous storm out there in Lawrence County, Pennsylvania. We've had multiple tornadoes do damage out of this thing up there around Youngstown, Ohio. Now it's going towards Newcastle. I've got a storm chaser on this. Logan's out there. He's going to be able to show this to us in just a moment. We also have traffic cameras on this. So we'll be able to look at those. But let's go over here. Let's go back to our tornado warning in Kentucky real quick. London, Kentucky, the worst of the storm is out of town now. Okay. London, Kentucky, the worst of the storm is out of town now. The rotation is now down here between Lilly and the campgrounds. And that's going to keep going down towards Barberville. London, you will be out of the tornado warning in 5 minutes. You can come out of your safe spots in about 5 minutes. Somerset, again, you got another storm coming through, but it's not warned for anything. And we got a tornado warning continuing for Marrowbone in Kentucky, in Metcalfe and Monroe counties for the next 26 minutes. And again, I mean, we've got this tornado. We've got this storm down here near Gold City,
James,
Kentucky.
what's going on? Well, hello from
East
Tennessee.
Should. This is what the storm looks like as it comes into Union Township, Pennsylvania. Look at this. Look at this cop. He's going to pull the storm over. Don't worry, guys.
I'm going to pull the storm over.
Don't worry. The cop's going to get the tornado. All right, let's check back in on our WeatherWise Pro viewer here. They're continuing to give us a backyard shot here of the storm as it goes by Gold City. I'm still, every time I look at this, there's another lightning bolt coming out of this thing. So, like, this thing is incredibly electric. It's powerful. It's still drawing in new energy. Still very surprised we don't have an official tornado warning on this from the National Weather Service.
Somebody please tell me what city that Storm of the Hook is at, because I cannot read it. I can make it full screen. I can't see that.
But yeah, that's what it looks like out
Too
there.
blurry.
Just a ton of lightning on that. Yeah, that's going to continue to go down towards Alonzo, Red Hill, Petroleum,
There we go.
And surrounding areas.
Scottsville, Kentucky. I can finally Google map it. I don't know why I can't see the hook on the radar. It's not showing up for me.
There is another storm coming into Bowling Green, by the way, y'all. You guys need to be ready for some stronger winds to come into Bowling Green here in the next little bit. None of that stuff is warned, but it could cause some problems. It could certainly cause some problems in Bowling Green. Checking back in on the London, Kentucky tornado warning. The rotation is really let up. So hopefully we'll get this tornado warning expired here soon.
So it's down right in the middle of Kentucky, northeast of Nashville. Be able to see it from this radar site. Should be right in this
We
area
still have
here.
7 active tornado warnings right now, y'all.
Goddamn my fade. There's Scottsville. There's our hook. We can finally see it. Yeah, no tornado warning on this one. I want to see the structure of this storm, though. I want to see a 3D view of it.
By the way, this is what it looks like out there in Somerset.
Yeah, look at that form.
You can see those dark clouds coming in over the
I'm surprised there isn't a tornado
Lake
warning on there.
Cumberland area.
That's the one we just saw the video of.
Have you
That
ever
guy
seen a
outside in
widescreen live
Scottsdale.
camera like this? This is nuts.
That back rotating part we were looking at's right here. That's what we were looking at. Beautiful looking storm. Honestly, yeah, I'm surprised there is not a tornado warning on that. I mean, this thing looks like it's trying to produce a tornado.
By the way, tornado warning continues up here for Newcastle for 22 more minutes. It's not a confirmed tornado anymore, but I think that we're about to get another view. Whoa.
So the most organized
Never mind, I
supercell
don't
in
think
the
we're gonna be
United
able to
States
view
right now.
anything
They
from
don't even have a
this.
tornado warning on it.
Beating Barry's out there too, though. Beating Barry might be able to give us another view of the tornado as it gets a little bit closer. Look at this. He's got a great shot of the storm right now. This is the tornado-warned storm coming out of Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Now, this
Love
thing has
chocolate.
produced a bunch of photogenic
Erlanger,
tornadoes. I
Kentucky.
don't
Let
know
me
if
check
it's
it
gonna
out
produce
for you,
another
buddy.
one as Beating approaches it, but he's going to be in perfect position to intercept one if he gets in there.
Erlanger, Kentucky. Oh, you're near Cincinnati. You're in my neck of the woods. We're good up there for now. But
Somebody out here in Newcastle
we might
says
see
it's
some
dark
action here
and
soon.
ready.
Where did my
It's dark
weather-wise
and
go?
ready. We don't want another tornado. Yeah, hopefully you don't have to deal with another one.
Where did weather-wise go? Trying to find my weather-wise.
By the way, we're down to 5 tornado warnings. One of those is going to be over here in the West Virginia area near Petersburg.
Hey, Ryan. By the way, not sure if you've caught this yet. NWS just confirmed a flash flood emergency in Buchanan, West Virginia. Swift water rescues are underway, with people trapped in the upstairs of their homes along Brush Fork Road.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right now,
we have a
in our neck of the woods,
significant
Erlanger and Cincinnati,
emergency taking place.
looking
out
good
here,
for us. Hopefully, we don't get
Buchanan,
any
West Virginia,
nasty rain or wind.
with the flash flooding that's going on. Swift water
I'm
rescues
hoping we dodge it
are
all.
underway. People are trapped in the upstairs of their homes on Brush Fork Road. That's insane.
Now we are.
And
A
what's
new
really
tornado
unfortunate
warning
is that
has
there's
been
more
issued.
rain coming.
We are in the
There's
threat
more
area
rain coming.
today. But we might dodge a bullet.
Yeah, multiple swift water rescues are happening right now. Significant flooding along Morgan Addition Road with homes affected. Yeah, we don't have any cameras out here, unfortunately. Now we were watching this camera. This entire road right here was covered with floodwater whenever the storm was coming through here. That's cleared up though. By the way, new tornado warning for Pendleton County, West Virginia. Take shelter if you haven't already. This is a dangerous storm. And then over here in Charleston,
check out
West
these storms in
Virginia,
West
we've got
Virginia.
ourselves a severe thunderstorm
We have
warning
3
right
tornado
now
warnings in West Virginia
for
right now.
Kanawha and Lincoln counties.
Horrible radar coverage, though.
Dang.
Holy crap! Big old interference band where the tornado warnings are.
By the way,
Yes,
tornado warning lifted for London, Kentucky. You're done. You're fine. No more tornado warning. They did issue a TMU severe thunderstorm warning for Somerset. So
really
things are calming down in southeast Kentucky specifically.
We really need new
Logan's
tornado
on the
or
storm
radars
out
out
there
in
in
West
Newcastle,
Virginia.
Pennsylvania, but we're having a hard time maintaining a connection with it.
Quite a bit of rotation right here
I
by
think we've
Lost
got
City and Matthews
yeah, we can
and
see
Baker.
him now. He's out in the sticks.
It's out in the sticks.
Rescue on the radio. We're going to Ohio Edison here. We got a full with a transformer down.
And that's moving towards Newcastle, so there is high winds, heavy rain,
Did you say Timu? Yes, I did. I'm talking about a discount, half off, dollar
Discount
store,
tornado
great
warning.
value, severe thunderstorm warning. It's the one they issue whenever they're not confident enough.
Yeah,
in,
these are all
like a
Timu.
full-blown severe thunderstorm warning. It's a
Timu tornado warnings
A
out
new
here.
tornado warning
yeah, it's
has
just
been
not a
issued.
very. It's a Timu severe thunderstorm warning. I honestly don't know how else to explain it.
A new flood emergency has been issued.
There's the official flood emergency, flash flood emergency.
Oh, we got a flash flood emergency
now in
now?
effect
No.
for Randolph and Upshur counties in
Look how many
West
warnings
Virginia.
we have right now.
Life-threatening flash flooding
Holy
is happening right now. We've
smokes.
got people literally having to get up on the roofs and the upper floors of their homes out here in West Virginia as a result
Flash
of the
flood
incredible
emergency
flooding
in
that's
West
happening right
Virginia.
now out here near Hinkleville and Bentley.
The amount of warnings we have right now is insane. Stretches across the entire screen.
The best place to send pictures and videos is going to be over there on ryanhallyall.com/submit. Back up here into Pennsylvania, we do have a tornado warning for Forest and Jefferson counties for 31 more minutes.
Rotation.
Take shelter if you haven't already
everywhere.
out there in Jefferson, Clarion, and these counties
Every
out here. This is going to be a
single
dangerous
storm in Kentucky's rotating. Every single one of them. And you see the
I'm
reds and our greens
still
like
watching
everywhere.
that storm that's moving away from Bowling Green and moving into the Scottsville area and down there into Tennessee now, Fairfield and Westmoreland. This thing is still rotating. It still looks pretty interesting, but no tornado warning on that yet. There's also another area of rotation just to the south and west of Bowling Green. Another area of rotation right here between Blue Level and Auburn. I've got a view.
You might have a little
Weatherwise app
tornado on the
showing us
ground
this
right here.
now. So you're technically not under a severe
This one looks
thunderstorm
the
warning or
worst.
anything, but as you can tell, this is definitely a powerful storm. If you pan off to your
Really
right just a
tight
little
velocity
bit, you can
coming
see
right
the
here. We
base
might
of
have
it
a
there.
tornado
That's
on the
the part of
ground
the
here.
storm that is trying to actually rotate a little bit. Definitely, keep an eye on that. Of course, we'll encourage
They
you to
just
get
let the
indoors and away
warning
from windows.
expire
But thank you
too.
so much for this view of the storm as it comes into the Warren County, Kentucky area. Again, that is real rotation that's popping up there near Rockfield and Petros. We just saw from our viewer right here that is, the structure on that actually looks pretty impressive too.
All these tornado warnings. Oh, we got more. We gotta go back
Sunny
up to
Day says,
Pennsylvania.
Ryan, thank you for the Timu thunderstorm warning. I've had a hellacious day and I desperately needed that huge LOL. I often refer to these special weather statements as Timu severe thunderstorm warnings, just assuming everybody knows what I'm talking about.
My son has
Because
tornado
that's
warnings
what I've
on
called them
both
for
sides of
years
them now.
But yeah, no. But by the way, they did upgrade this to a full flavor, like a name brand severe thunderstorm warning. So it's no longer just a Timu out here near Somerset. So now that the storm's past Somerset, as it goes into Burnside, as it goes into
I have a
Blue
photo
John and
coming in from a
Sawyer,
tornado.
it's the real
Cool.
deal with 60-mile-per-hour winds possible on that.
This doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's definitely rotating.
Yeah, we've got a Gucci severe thunderstorm warning now. Exactly.
This is up in Pennsylvania, northeast of Pittsburgh,
Oh, it's raining here at the Weather House.
near Lucinda and in Marionville.
It's raining. We're not even going to get a Timu over here.
And we got a big interference band cutting out all the data, of course.
We're hearing some reports that potentially a lot of people are having a lot of problems over there in West Virginia. Unconfirmed reports of firemen swept out of a tree in Upshur County, West Virginia. The flooding over there sounds catastrophic.
That's bad. Pray for West Virginia. It's sad because we don't really hear a whole lot about West Virginia because a lot of the state isn't even populated. It's just a lot of
Chris Hall's got a good
woods
view of
country,
the
and
storm coming into Knox County,
I
Kentucky.
feel like West Virginia gets it really bad and they don't get the help they need.
Ooh, tornado warning coming. Tornado warning coming.
What's he talking about?
Burnside.
Holy smokes! Look at
It's gonna
the
go down towards Williamsburg.
just here.
There you go, Tennessee. You know what? We might end up headed for tonight.
There's multiple counties with half the
Chris
entire county
is
without power.
noticing that there is some more rotation starting to pop up down here south of Somerset.
West Virginia is getting
And
hit.
Going down to Williamsburg to get
he's
from the
predicting
storm
that
to Burnside.
not only will the
Starting to
Timu
wrap
storm be upgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning, but also
new
potentially
tornado
even a
warning
tornado
has been
warning
issued.
for Burnside and Blue John. So Chris is going to go chase that. Speaking of tornado warnings, we just got another one over there in Shenandoah and Hardy counties in West Virginia. There's your rotation. We're encouraging everyone to take shelter now. Let's take a look at Logan's View and Newcastle,
So
Pennsylvania.
this storm looks like
Of
it's
the
the one that's
tornado
doing
warning
the
up
most
there.
damage right here. That's heading
Lots of
into,
motion on this. He says it's rotating
heading towards
big
Washington
time.
D.C. and Maryland area too. I mean, I don't know how bad it's
By the
going
way,
to be when it gets there.
Logan, you can see Logan in the WeatherWise app. He's on there. So is B Dean.
Assuming this is the same one that's causing all the flash flood emergencies as well.
Look at that, y'all. Lots of motion on that. So a tornado, multiple tornadoes have come out of that storm already, and more
Flash
are
flood
gonna be possible.
emergencies
I
are
think
in
a
our
new
areas
tornado
where all
warning
the power
for
outages are
Eagletown,
at.
Princeton, Energy, all these places are going to be coming soon.
With water rescue underway for people
Somebody in
trapped
Hazard
upstairs
said there's
their
heavy
home along
rain
Brush Fork Road,
in Hazard.
Upshur, West Virginia.
Go ahead, Andy.
There's literally somebody trapped in their
Ryan, I'm
upstairs
watching the
room in West
area
Virginia.
near Carrollton, Ohio, Carroll County there in eastern Ohio. Again, this is just southwest of Youngstown where we had that confirmed tornado go through. Environment in front of this cell is similar, and it does have some rotation on it, but once again, it is side-lobed currently. We have seen side-lobed rotation develop very quickly into a tornado earlier
A new
with the
tornado warning has been
Virginia
issued.
tornado, so we'll see if the same thing happens here, but I would definitely be on alert here in the Delroy to Carrollton, Ohio area and to the south and east through the county.
Thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. You absolutely nailed it. There's already a tornado warning now out here for Carroll County. All right. So you guys got to be taking shelter out there. This looks like it could be trying to produce a tornado in the very near future. So make sure you're getting indoors and away from windows, first of all. Second of all, you want to get into the lowest, most interior room of your home with as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Lots of neighbors are checking in on the WeatherWise app. Guys, I think we're fine. I don't think we've got anything to worry about right now. Yeah, I mean, if some stuff pops up out near Lexington later and it holds together towards us, I mean, maybe. But yeah, right now we have missed, everything is missing us, if that makes sense.
This is the newest tornado
Over
warning in
here,
Ohio.
south and west of Bowling Green in Kentucky, we do have a severe thunderstorm coming down
A
into
new
Logan,
tornado
Simpson,
warning
and
has been
Warren
issued.
counties. 60-mile-per-hour winds are coming into Woodburn and Auburn. Somebody out here says heavy rain. And we just got another new tornado warning out here in Pennsylvania. So this is the Newcastle storm now continuing down into Butler and Lawrence counties. My goodness. B-Dean's on it. B-Dean's right on it.
Oh, what is the name of that place? Kanye Spices. And it's to our left. It's making a dive. Yeah. It's making a dive.
Hear the ambient alerts.
The Butler County border. I can see some outlining there.
Hey, Ryan. By the way, Ryan, not sure if you've seen this yet. Spotter Network just confirmed a brief multi-vortex tornado 4 miles southwest of Huntington, West Virginia. Trees snapped, debris on the road. That area only has a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
We're kind of treading.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, It's gonna be just
Oh, this storm's really ramping up over here in Pennsylvania. It's like getting
Go
big.
ahead, Elijah.
This one is currently tornado
Hey
warning. There's
Ryan,
probably a
so I
tornado on the
have
ground
a
right here.
damage update for us regarding at least 2 or maybe 3 of the tornadoes that we had earlier. So there's a tornado that occurred in Owen County, Kentucky, near the town of Jonesboro.
Most
It's
likely
a
have a
really
tornado on
rural
the ground in
area.
this area.
That tornado did level 1 home,
By
and
New
1
Carlisle.
trailer was flipped and destroyed. There was 1 injury from that tornado. Thankfully, it was in a very rural area, so that's actually the only damage reports I've even heard from that tornado. Still very significant damage though. Near the town of Wax, Kentucky.
I'm looking at
we did have a
Newcastle
tornado
right
earlier.
now.
We talked about that.
There's a tornado
Several
ground
homes
just
in the
south of
town
Newcastle,
were,
it looks like.
damaged with significant damage. I don't have much more specifics on that. There was 1 injury reported by a news outlet. And in
This
the
storm's
town of
ramping
Rowlett,
too.
which
The
might
storm's
be
getting
from
stronger.
the same tornado as the Wax tornado, it could have also been 2 separate tornadoes. It was kind of hard to tell on radar. The Hart County Animal Shelter was directly struck by the tornado. I don't have any information regarding kind of the damage to that animal shelter, but that animal shelter was actually struck by the tornado. So I will keep you updated as I get more information.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Elijah.
Tornado touchdown in Owensville,
we've
Kentucky.
had multiple
You live in that
tornadoes
area?
today. Definitely way more tornado activity than I think anybody thought we were going to have. And also that damage report that we just got in from Spotter Network is talking about a brief multi-vortex tornado that happened near Huntington, West Virginia earlier. It's a delayed report, so it just came in, but that storm is past. That's well past Huntington now. It's technically in the Charleston, West Virginia area currently, so that's what we're looking at over there. Additionally, on top of all that, we've got a new severe thunderstorm warning for areas just south and west of Charleston, West Virginia, in Kanawha and Lincoln counties. We need you guys to get indoors and away from windows. And of course, we're still watching the Butler County, Pennsylvania tornado warning, as this is the one that's trying its hardest to plant a tornado right now.
I believe we haven't gotten a tornado warning on this one on Chapel Hill yet. It's this big old monster isolated supercell with a big old hook on it,
Man,
and it's rotating.
been busy. How many warnings have we even had today?
How have we not got a tornado warning on this with all the tornado warnings we've had today?
Button for that somewhere.
They've tornado warned the rinky dinkiest little
76
blips.
Tornado warnings today.
We have a big old supercell with the hook
76
on it right here.
tornado warnings, 212 severe thunderstorm warnings.
Doesn't look as bad as it did, but still. I just don't get how they warn all these little tiny baby storms, but they don't warn this thing.
Whoa. By the way, look who's back in the chat. Black Hawk Command is officially standing down. Marriage begins a new chapter with new priorities, which means my donations will be less frequent and more measured going forward. The generosity was real and the impact remains, and I'm proud of every mission we completed together. Everybody give Black Hawk a huge shout out and a huge round of applause in the chat. This Black Hawk has been
my son just called me, the one that has all these tornadoes all around him.
And you've done
he wants
enough
to play video games.
You know, you don't have to explain yourself, but thank you so much for everything that you've done. Seriously, thank you so much. You will forever be a legend in this chat, Black Hawk. On this channel forever.
This one's scary looking.
You've solidified it. And congratulations, by the way, on the marriage, on the new chapter. All right. Again, tornado warning continues up here for Portersville and Piles Mills.
Action by them. Action from nobody.
We'll see if old B. Dean can see anything out there.
It's gonna be a tough order out here, yeah. It's gonna be a tough order out here. Some population concentrations out here, and then the right point there, look at probably Portersville. You know what? I don't need
Old B. Dean. We still have 6, I repeat, 6 active tornado warnings right now.
This is our threat for today. This is
One
where
of those
they're
is going to be
expected
over
to see
here in Carroll
tornadoes.
County, Ohio, for 18 more minutes.
5%
Forest
in the
County,
red, 2% in
Pennsylvania
the
will
green.
remain under a tornado warning for a good 18 more minutes as well. Cumberland County, Kentucky's just got 2 minutes left on that one. That'll be allowed to expire. I don't know if they'll continue that or not, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. 2 minutes remain on the.
Go over the overview real quick. Numerous severe thunderstorms are expected across the broad region from the Tennessee and Ohio valleys, the mid-Atlantic and northeastern states into tonight. Swaths of damaging wind gusts are expected to be the most common impact, but some tornadoes and hail are possible as well. Basically, and then the winds. Let me pull up the winds again. So the wind was supposed to be the bad thing today more than anything. Lots of wind damage. As you see, West Virginia's been getting obliterated right now. Like if I go to the power outages, look how bad West Virginia's been hit. I mean, we got a lot of power outages in West Virginia. Thing where Virginia's not as bad. And then Kentucky, pretty scattered. But looks like West Virginia's been getting hit the worst.
The National Weather Service issues only a couple dozen each year, less than 1% of all flood alerts. It means floodwaters are rising to levels rarely, if ever, seen, and people are in immediate mortal danger. We saw it in the Texas Hill Country, where the Guadalupe River rose 26 feet. Has been issued for your area. Do not wait. Do not gather belongings. Do not drive. Get to the highest ground you can reach immediately. This is the worst case scenario, and your life depends on acting now. Stay safe.
Got a little baby
So
tiny
that message is for you
here by
if you're out there in Lewis, Randolph, or Upshur counties.
Wow, this is a pretty beefy storm itself. Wow, this thing's big. I think this is right on the Kentucky.
By the way, there is
Tennessee
a
border,
tornado warning out
Burkesville.
here for Shenandoah and Pendleton counties, and then also into West Virginia, Hardy and Rockingham counties. Area of rotation is coming into Bergton and
Losses are fairly weak
Yankeetown
in
right
this,
now.
though, now.
So we're encouraging y'all to take shelter now. 7 active tornado warnings still on the board.
7 tornado warnings. West Virginia tornado. Yeah, poor West Virginia. I feel bad for West Virginia. Worst part about West Virginia is we don't even have any good
So if you're
radar
just now
coverage
tuning
out
in,
there.
we got a
Look
lot
at
of
this
people
hook on
out
this
here
thing.
around Bowling Green and surrounding areas that are, wondering about these storms. We've got a bunch of them popping up out here south of Bowling Green. Severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Logan, Simpson, and Warren counties. This line is going to kind of just squash down towards Springfield, Gallatin, and the great town of
The storm's been our most
Lafayette
consistent tornado
over the
producing
next
storm
hour or
today.
so. So we'll be here with you as that happens.
The storm
and all
has
these things
produced
are
at least
rotating.
3
Even this little
tornadoes
cell right here doesn't even have a T-moon
in the
on it.
last 2 hours.
This thing is rotating as it goes down towards Tompkinsville. So right here along the border between Kentucky and
Pennsylvania
Tennessee,
going
things are
towards
starting
Butler.
to pop off a little bit. So we'll be
Prospect.
watching all these storms very closely as they sag down to the south. Do keep in mind, though, it's 8 p.m. Eastern, and it is very possible that as soon as the sun starts to go down, a lot of these storms are very quickly going to lose their energy. So we'll be looking forward to that. if that happens, which of course the sun will go down. So we'll be looking forward to that. Chris Hall is on the chase out there in Whitley County, Kentucky.
They'll have these 2 tornado warnings in West Virginia. I mean, it's rotating for sure. Being these at from 8,000 feet. It's just like the data's bad. I think it's because it's really mountainy too, so it kind of messes up the radar data too in these areas in West Virginia.
Yeah, these storms are all pretty much feeding off of the instability out there, which there will still be some left even after the sun goes down. But yeah,
I feel like
should try to start going downhill a little bit after the sun goes down.
I think these storms are a lot bigger than West Virginia, but it looks funny like this because of all the mountains. The mountains kind of throw off the radar, and you know, like our 3D views don't look the same because of mountains.
So there is
like
a
it's
tornado
cutting off
possible
20,000
tag now
feet,
on
make
the
them
severe
look
thunderstorm
20,000
warning
feet
that
shorter.
Chris Hall is
than what
chasing
they
out
are.
here near the Daniel Boone National Forest. McCreary and Pulaski counties all have a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning on them. We'll keep an eye on that, okay? That's the storm that came out of Somerset. Every time I open his feed, it's at a different volume. Storm Runner Ben says, Ryan, I was the viewer in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That was live a few times for you a bit ago. It's plumb wild here now. Got an awesome shelf cloud pic. I will tag you on Twitter. Thank you so much for the help, Ben. Yeah, now you've just got these crazy, just recurring storms flash.
But yeah, sadly, because of the mountains, we will never get good 3D images of storms in West Virginia. It's just impossible. Just you know what I'm saying? Like you got a big mountain, so the radar shoots across the land. So it basically the mountain cuts off the bottom 20,000 feet of the storm. So like there's just no way around it unless they have it. They end up with some new kind of radar that shoots down from outer space, and we can build 3D views from that. We're never going to get good 3D views of these storms in West Virginia because of the mountains. I've seen the same thing out in Colorado where we tried to see like 3D storms out in Colorado, but the mountains cut off, the bottom half of the storms. But I mean, we definitely see rotation here. It's just we really can't judge how bad this is. We know it's rotating. It's like we're looking at the velocities from way higher up in the air than we should be looking.
On a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning for Broadway and surrounding areas. 60-mile-per-hour winds are coming into the Interstate 81 corridor there in Virginia, coming out of West Virginia.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And we just got a new tornado warning out here for Shenandoah County in Virginia. Rotations coming out of the Wardensville management area towards Interstate 81, towards Strasburg. And yeah, we've just got all these storms that's caused all the flooding in West Virginia are now coming over the mountains into Virginia. This is all kind of barreling down on the Washington, D.C. area too. And of course, we'll keep you updated on that as the storms get closer. Chris Hall, y'all, is getting closer to that storm out there near Whitley County, Kentucky.
Crazy the detail in the formation of these storms. You can tell as they get out of the mountains. You can see the detail much better. That is a lot of rain. I mean, look at that. That's just non-stop heavy rain coming through Virginia. They might get some flash flood emergencies in Virginia as well. There's a lot of rain coming.
Also, down here near Franklin, Kentucky, I've got a viewer sharing with us the base of the storm out there, right on the Kentucky-Tennessee border in Simpson County, Kentucky. And this is another one of those situations. We've seen a bunch of these today where we've got a very clear base of the storm. You got a lowering there, and rotation and everything. So this is another one of those storms that we're going to have to watch as it dives down into Tennessee. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. That's an important view there. Yeah, that's this storm right here. That's essentially going down towards Portland and Corinth and places like that.
This is in Pennsylvania, what we're looking at right
Chris
now.
Hall has been racking up the miles today. Where did he start?
How you
Wasn't
doing,
Chris
Luna?
Hall, like,
Welcome to the stream.
literally way up here in Indiana when we first started the stream? And he went into Louisville, went through Lexington, made it all the way down. Now he's about to be in Tennessee. That is plumb wild. Clarksville, I got a lot of people checking in from Clarksville. You're hearing the thunder. The Clarksville chickens are looking okay. You guys also, there's definitely some thunder, and these storms up to your north and west are probably going to come in and cause some problems tonight, but I don't think that it's anything too much to worry about right now. We'll play it cool, and we'll play it by ear. I'll let you guys know if there's anything to worry about. Right now, it looks like just some general garden variety summer thunderstorms, but if they get stronger, I will be the first to let you know.
Looks like all of our tornado warnings are in West Virginia. And
we do have a Timu severe thunderstorm warning out here for Hazard, Kentucky. Well, actually, just the area just to the south of Hazard. That'll be going towards Whitesburg. We still have 6 active tornado warnings. One of those is over here in Virginia. But we still are watching that one up here in Pennsylvania as well. Tornado warning continues for the area near Brookville, Pennsylvania. And this is what it looks like out there. Is that actually what that sign looks like, or is that just a camera glitch? Or is the sign broke? Or is that like a legal kind of advertising in Pennsylvania? You can just flash your interstate signs.
Uh,
You can't do that in Kentucky. They'll turn your sign off. But yeah, I think that's just the camera. B. Dean. B. Dean Barry is on that tornado warned storm out there near Portersville, Pennsylvania. He's right on the rotating part of the storm. If there's going to be a tornado, it's going to happen right in front of him.
It's trying, but
definitely gonna have a lot
He's
of
on Highway
winds.
19,
Regardless
pointing us right
from
up
that
toward the
storm.
Portersville Bible Church.
See our velocities down here at the low end. They're just twirling around down at the bottom of the storm. You definitely get
You
some
think you
big
can have
nasty winds
flashing
regardless
interstate
of this
signs
storm.
in Pennsylvania?
One coming into Prospect.
Doubt it.
I don't want to get stuck by them trees and those lines.
I mean, this rotation, this large area of rotation seems to be sitting on the ground, basically at 1,500 feet. You can see right here. You can see how windy it is, and he's not even close to it. In harmony.
We were in drive.
Very.
Total rain route. It's just heavy preset. Can't really see anything. Watching a really nasty cell over near Mosquito Lake area right now. Yeah. I mean, we are in it, I should say.
That's Dean Barry's literally
A new
right by the
tornado
hook.
warning has been issued.
He's close to it.
New tornado warning for that same cell that we're just looking at from B. Dean's point of view there. Now it goes all the way out past Prospect into...
Gotta close Netflix.
Kanakanesing. All the way down into Kanakanesing.
Oh, I don't see any damage. That sprung quick. Let's go up there.
Kanakanesing. Is that right?
AB.
That ain't right.
Net control, WX3 KSP.
Wait, is that
The winds are really bad. I told you the winds are really bad. Like the entire rotating part of the storm is on the ground right now.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Or like a baby.
Dance with it.
Oh, you see a tornado! Tornado! Tornado on the ground. We saw a tornado.
Field.
We just saw a tornado. Woo! A little baby tornado. We saw one.
You guys don't even know. Y'all bought. How do you pronounce this town out here in Pennsylvania?
Net control, WX3.
You guys saw that, right? I saw it.
Hammond City, south and west of Butler.
Legendary little baby tornado out in the bean field.
Say it fast, and it sounds like one word.
Jesus Christ. All right. So there's no obvious damage.
Not quite. It's Copic.
Not to the crops, not to the houses.
Just missed the driveway. It's still on.
If anybody happens to talk to NWS Pittsburgh, just had a tornado on the ground south of Prospect. No, I'm sorry, Portersville. Currently headed southeast, very weak with visible ground circulation, ground to cloud contact. So, may want to know.
Did anybody see that little dust devil? Yeah, Kaiser saw it. Kaiser saw it. I mean, this storm's rotating, all right? It was just a little satellite tornado. The storm's been producing nonstop. It's like that's the fourth tornado I've seen on this storm.
All right, guys.
He needs to go back in it.
That was nice. That was nice. It was a little drill bitty, but no damage. But it was definitely there. It was definitely there.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm glad I switched to his stream. We got to see that. We got to see a little dust devil.
Virginia just got hit pretty hard by a severe thunderstorm. Now that's going into Ashburn. And this is what it looks like out there just to the north of Ashburn, Virginia. We've got 60-mile-per-hour winds, hail, rain, thunder, lightning, the whole 9 yards. That's all going to be coming down into the greater Rockville and Potomac area here soon.
So got another guy, Logan Estridge, over there too.
Y'all definitely need to be getting ready for that. Coming back over here to Tennessee, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning officially for Robertson and Sumner counties. We've got a little bit of rotation on this, but the main thing is going to be 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds over the next 44 minutes. So y'all need to be getting indoors and away from windows out here. Beating Berries in the middle of our storm out there in Pennsylvania.
It's 7:56 p.m.
Look, we're watching doubles.
A tornado was located 8 miles north of St. Leopold or 12 miles west of Denver.
Rotation is literally just off to his south. He's very close to where the tornado would be.
I got that on camera.
Without shelter.
I got that.
Starting to get close to the rotation again. You can see the trees are blowing much harder.
I got that on camera.
Sounds like he might actually just went through a tornado.
Yeah, Ryan, you missed it, man. You missed it. You missed the little dust-nado. Little bean field ripper. Little tiny little bean field ripper. That thing could have knocked over a porta potty.
Yeah, you can see some of the debris on the road and stuff.
It was a porta potty killer. Ooh, look at this. The velocities are picking up again.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Oh, it's been upgraded.
I guess that was for the
Look, we have an uptick in the velocities again. It's about to produce another little ripper. And we got
So
two
they
chasers
just
on
upgraded
it.
this to an observed tornado warning. So we, Dean here just had a tornado on the ground. It literally was right in front of him.
Brian Hall clicked off the stream just like 5 seconds too early. And then I went back to it, and we
now they
saw
just
it.
upgraded this to an observed tornado warning as it continues to move off to the south and east towards Whitestown and Connoquenessing or something like that.
We're
Something
in
like that. You guys
Pennsylvania.
know what I'm talking about.
Quick overview. So we have a tornado warning here north of Pittsburgh. We got one here in eastern Ohio. We have 2 tornado warnings heading into northern Virginia from West Virginia. West Virginia is dealing with some very serious damaging issues with flash flooding and wind damage and stuff. So, yeah, it's not looking good. This whole area, like
the town
coming
that
in
shall
from West
not be
Virginia,
named.
Virginia is really a nasty situation. Right now, we're really just focusing on this little storm where we're getting to see some tornadoes happen, some action here out in the middle of nowhere, which is neat. West Virginia's been getting hit really bad.
So,
like the amount of power
coming back
outages
to
in West
the
Virginia is
board
sad.
here. We do have that observed tornado warning
36,000 houses
for
have
11
lost
more
power
minutes
in
in
West
Butler
Virginia.
County, Pennsylvania. We got 11 minutes remaining on the tornado warning out here in Shenandoah County. And then we also have Rockingham County and Shenandoah counties under a tornado warning in Virginia for 11 more minutes. And then up here in Carroll County, Ohio, we got 26 minutes remaining on that tornado warning. And those are our only 4 tornado warnings that we have right now. Big shout out to DM. DM in the chat with another big generous drop of gifted memberships. Congrats to all the new members, and also a big generous super chat says, "You're the man. Thanks for keeping so many safe." DM, thank you so much for the never-ending support. Like you've been awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. No need to thank me. Thank you for giving me the job here. We take it very seriously. Back down here south of Bowling Green, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning in Allen and Warren counties. Franklin, Kentucky, get ready. Big time wall of wind and rain coming in right now.
I'm gonna catch back up the storm. I'll leave it over here for now. Once I get closer to the rotating area, I'll bring it back over.
79 south, northwest approach will be Route 20 or 33.
So we kind of got like a new hook for him in here.
Been advised at the time that Route 33 eastbound was open.
Go ahead, Elijah.
This is definitely
Hey, Ryan,
better.
so we actually have a wildfire that is actually currently threatening a neighborhood. The neighborhood was actually just put under a mandatory evacuation order. It is in California, and it is you can actually go to it. I did put a brief y'all track on it.
You can see it
the
still.
community of Ruby Hill is currently under an evacuation order. A 700-acre wildfire is.
It's gonna keep
really
producing little
close to it.
baby rippers
So
as long
we
as
will
we see the
probably
red
be
and green
updating
like that
on
down
that
on the
wildfire
ground.
during this whole tornado outbreak sequence as well.
We're gonna keep seeing
Okay,
little
thank you
baby
very much,
rippers
Elijah.
right in this area here.
Here's that y'all track, which, by the way, if you guys do have WeatherWise Plus, you have access to these. You got all the live data coming in from Elijah and co. And we even keep track of wildfires here. And very close to a very populated area.
Look at that structure
out there,
right now.
unfortunately. So
I mean, you can just
we'll keep
see
you
it
updated
kind of
on
coming
that
in right here,
as the storm
swirling
continues
around.
to
It looks like it's about to do
rage
another
out
one.
east with a confirmed tornado warning for Butler County, Pennsylvania. Let's see if Old Beating has anything else on that. Looks like it's still right in front of him, so we'll keep up with him. And then we'll make sure that we check back in with him every once in a while. And we'll also continue to check in on some of these other storms that are continuing to rage out there, including the one that's coming down into
catch up with that storm.
Tennessee. Clay, Fentress, and Jackson counties in Tennessee are now under a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag. It's going to go on for 38 more minutes.
Just formed. This storm's been impressive for how little it is. This storm has been
Tropical storm update.
really showing off.
Yeah, sure. There is a tropical storm that we're tropical tracking down
Very
here in
impressive
the
storm in Pennsylvania.
tropical Gulf. It's forecast to make landfall in about 18 hours near Port Sulphur.
This storm's not even really a threat. It's not a big threat, but it's been a really good storm for showing off. I mean, it's been showing off its little tornadoes has been dropping left and right. I mean, that's like the fourth or fifth tornado I've seen come from the storm in the last 2 hours. None of them have been really bad or severe damaging, tornadoes, but it's been dropping a lot of them.
New Orleans, it'll come back out over the Gulf for a little bit and then probably make a second landfall, still as a tropical storm near Galveston. And then it's just going to dump a bunch of rain along the Gulf Coast and likely cause a lot of flooding. That's the main problem with Bertha.
Pull up Zoom Earth.
That's the main problem with Bertha is the flooding. So severe thunderstorm warning out here for Fayette and Kanawha County continues for 21 more minutes in West Virginia. Yes, that is the name. That's the name.
60 miles an hour.
Good old Bertha.
New Orleans is going to get hit hard, huh? Not good, not good.
How bad is it going to get later in Middle Tennessee? I do think we will have some severe storms as far south as Nashville. We will have some severe storms as far south as Nashville. But the worst of the severe weather is likely almost over. Most of the storms are exiting the enhanced risk area that we've had set up for today.
Yay! Cincinnati. Most of Ohio dodged a bullet today. I'm so happy. I mean, there's still some pretty heavy rain coming up through Columbus area and Springfield.
Yeah, no, I still have not had a root beer float.
I have some storming happening here. Other than that, I mean, we haven't seen a single tornado warning in Indiana, Eastern Ohio. Nothing. Not a lick of rain in Cincinnati, which is good. I mean, I'm okay with the rain. I just don't want any of these big crazy winds or tornadoes. Looks like we got a little rain shower coming towards Cincinnati.
What was I supposed to do? Have one for breakfast today?
That's it.
All right, guys, we're down to 3 tornado warnings. We still have that observed tornado warning out here in Butler County, Pennsylvania. I do have a viewer out there in the WeatherWise app, literally right near the center of that rotation, sharing their live feed with us. As you can see, this thing is still trying to produce a tornado right now in Butler County, Pennsylvania. Be safe out there, but thanks for sharing that with me. And we also have meteorologist Andy Hill calling in, so let's hear from him.
Hey, Ryan. I'm watching the area near Leawood, West Virginia, just southeast of the Charleston radar. I do think that this storm has the chance to produce a tornado here. If you look from the Jackson, Kentucky radar, you'll see the significant rotation on that. And it has yet to really translate down to the lower levels yet. However, I think this is supportive. If it does translate down, we could see a tornado threat pretty quickly ramp up here, especially because we're looking in between some of the hills around the radar, so some of the beam is blocked. And we don't have as clear of a picture as we would in a
talking about the same thing I was talking about.
I do think we should watch this one closely because it could spin up a little bit faster than we expect it to due to the beam blockage.
Okay, thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill.
I really hate trying to
keeping us updated
see the
on what's going
tornadoes
on out here in the West Virginia area. New tornado warning could be coming here for Eskdale, Acme, Burnwell, and places like that. Coming right towards the interstate up there, Interstate 77, 64. We do need to be watching out for our friends up here because this one could sneak up on you, right? We're in the mountains. And we got to take this one seriously. So watch out up there. Additionally, we're continuing to watch our storms back here a little bit farther to the west. Strong storm now coming towards Springfield in Tennessee. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning now for Cross Plains, Adams, and Springfield, Tennessee. Tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. And that's going to be coming down over the next hour or so. So y'all need to be prepared to get indoors and away from windows. When thunder roars, what do? We go indoors. Simple as that.
Get close
By the
to
way,
hook on
our
this storm.
tornado over here that we've been tracking in Pennsylvania doesn't look like it's on the ground anymore, at least not to the extent that it was earlier. So we're going to continue to track this. They'll probably issue a new tornado warning for areas like Saxonburg anyways, just as a precaution, unless there's a significant weakening that happens with the storm. But it doesn't look as bad as it did just a few minutes ago.
Don't doubt this storm, though. It'll probably pull itself back together because this storm's been showing off all day.
Whoa. Look at this. Interesting.
Ooh, what is that? Whoa, where is
look
that?
to the storm right here, coming into areas just west of Fairfield, Tennessee.
Fairfield, Tennessee? I need to go look at that storm. I've seen a huge area
I
of
do have
rotation
a viewer
there.
showing us the base of that one. Again, this is the big hook on this supercell. Not a lot of rotation according to radar, but if you look at it in person here, you can see that that's a pretty nasty looking storm. Again, this is out there near Portland and Sumner County, Tennessee. No tornado warning on this, but we do have that severe thunderstorm warning. I think what's happened here is a supercell has popped up out in front of the kind of Boeing line segment that's coming in, and we could actually have a little bit more of an elevated tornado threat with this as the storm continues to move off to the south. Thank you so much for this incredible view of the storm here.
See the hook right in there. Got hooks on all these storms down
pretty
here.
Interesting looking storm to say the least.
Tennessee,
That's coming
Kentucky
down towards
border.
Westmoreland and Bethpage, however you say it.
Actually got a little bit of rotation over here by Allensville and Olmsted. I'm gonna keep an eye on this Kentucky Tennessee state line for a little bit here. We got a lot of severe thunderstorms here, areas that's got some rotation, so I'm gonna keep this radar sight down here. I'm gonna keep peeking down here because there's multiple areas of some rotation. Something might happen down here.
Yeah, this is a pretty intense day of severe weather. Definitely was not expecting a multi-state tornado outbreak, a severe weather outbreak with as intense as what we've been dealing with. So, yeah, definitely did not see that one coming.
What is? Look at this.
Tornado warning has
What
been
is
issued.
this?
Another tornado warning.
Look at this
for,
little baby tornado
Kanawha
warning.
and Fayette
I
counties
just zoom in.
in
So
West
small.
Virginia, and he's done it again. Meteorologist Andy Hill let us know about this before it was even happening. There's that rotation near Eskdale and Acme, moving towards Burnwell and
blip day two.
Kincaid or Kincaid. I'm not sure how you say that. East Kingston over there towards Fayetteville as well.
Sorry about that radio interference. That was driving me nuts too. I just figured out where it's coming from.
Somebody said Andy might be the GOAT.
Andy is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
Might be.
We all stop talking when Andy starts talking. You listen to what Andy Hill says. He is the master meteorologist.
Ryan, can you remind viewers to refresh the feed so their stream is live? Yeah, viewers, here's what I need you to do. Refresh the feed so that you know that the stream is live. The time is currently 8:17 Eastern. It's a little after 0:17 Z. If you're watching this and your clock is completely different than mine by more than like a minute or two, you've probably fallen behind a little bit. And you need to refresh. I know that that doesn't really work though. The reason I don't do that very often is because if somebody's significantly behind, they're not going to hear me say that for a while. So, I mean, I guess it's better than hearing it a while from now than never. I don't know. I am actually thinking about turning the VODs off. Because apparently that's a big problem. There's like 5% of the people that are watching right now are like 10 minutes behind because they've buffered or something and they haven't re-synced up. So I'm really thinking about just turning the VODs off, recording the actual live stream, and then just chopping up like highlights and then posting that later. I think I don't think anybody would care if we did that. I think that's actually probably better.
Might be having another little tornado out here near Clark and Fredonia. This is really close to my son's house again.
But the only reason why I would do that is because if you turn the VODs off, then people they can't be off sync. Like they can't be behind. Or maybe we'll turn the VODs off. Yeah, they can't rewind during the stream. And they can't get it'll be harder to be behind. Maybe we'll turn the VODs off and we'll just post the full VOD afterwards instead of relying on YouTube. Because then what that also allows us to do, if we're not worried about YouTube's automatic VOD system, like we can just stream for 15 hours and not worry about the whole 12-hour limit thing. So, yeah.
On down here in West Virginia.
Yeah, we would probably post the VODs on a different channel, I would say.
My goodness, the storm's a monster.
I don't know. We'll see.
The inflow on this thing is just sucking it. You can see all the inflow right here. I mean, look at all this inflow. Woo! This thing is humongous. This one in West Virginia. My goodness. I didn't realize how big the storm was down here in West Virginia. This thing is a monster. It is tornado one. Thing is trying to drop a tornado.
It's easy to just pull the slider forward.
Look right here. We
Maybe
can see.
for
I
you.
mean, this thing is like close to having a tornado. It's
Speak for yourself, bro.
within 5,000 feet from having a tornado on the ground, it looks like.
Man, we got a beautiful sunset out here at the weather house. This is what it looks like outside of the weather house right now.
I mean, there's literally a tornado. It's just not touching the ground, but like right here inside the storm, we have a very strong area of rotation.
Just put the real time on the screen. It's right there. It's down there. By the way, we got one tornado warning right now, and that's going to be the one up here in Fayette and Kanawha counties in West Virginia.
8,000 feet, you can see where it's
things have calmed down
really
a little bit
here.
here. We do have some of these storms continuing to move down into Tennessee. There's
tilt the radar up,
thunderstorm
you can
warning
see
down
how
here from
well,
Montgomery and Stewart
very
counties.
tight velocity coupling here.
That's going to be moving over towards Dover here soon. So y'all watch out over there for
right on
60
top
mile
of
per hour winds and 1 inch in diameter hail. But yeah, for the most part, things are kind of chilling out a little bit.
This is a very dangerous storm right here.
Just a little bit. It's not completely over, obviously, but things are getting a little bit better. Weather intensity score is
How you
at
doing,
a
Bill
right
Meyer?
and
Again, you
raw
say what's going
99.
on.
It's the first time it's been over 100 in a
welcome
minute.
to the stream, you guys.
Did we just get a severe thunderstorm warning in Colorado? Yes, we did. Severe thunderstorm warning now in effect in Grand, Jackson, and Larimer counties in Colorado.
What I was just looking at is I was looking at the internals of this storm here in West Virginia, this tornado warning. There's technically a tornado inside of this storm, right? It's just not on the ground currently. What I was doing is, like, every time I press control here, I can see them. So we're looking at the area of rotation at 1,100 feet. Over here on the side, I'm tilting the radar side up so I can see higher up in the storm. And, like, you can see the higher I go up, I mean, you can clearly see where our tornado is inside the storm. But this is at 8,700 feet. It's just not on the ground. But, I mean, there's definitely, like, if this was at ground level, we'd be having a lot of damage happen right now. But it is tornado warning. It's just, and there is a tornado. It's just not on the ground. So it's just in the upper levels of the storm. So this one's a bit concerning. We'll see what it ends up doing. Again, like right here, very strong rotation at 13,000 feet. Very tight velocity couplet. I hope that's not right. I hope that is not actually a tornado that I'm seeing right there. I hope that's not a tornado. I really hope that's not a tornado on the ground. That could possibly be a tornado on the ground, but I don't think so. No, that's the inflow, I believe. If I try to measure it up. Yeah, that's just the inflow. The storm's no joke. I'm actually surprised how big, and we're actually in an area of West Virginia where the radar site's inside all the mountain ranges, so we actually have a really good view of this storm because we're connected to the Charleston, West Virginia radar, and it's not having to go over any mountains, so we're able to see the full data of this monster storm right now.
Yeah, as well. And here's a look at that storm that was going through Franklin, Kentucky when it had that hook on it. So we've had a lot of storms today, and we've had a lot of images sent in. If you want to send your picture in, do that over on ryanhaulyall.com/submit. Check out this storm over there near Adolphus, Kentucky. I remember looking at this one on radar. That's pretty much exactly what I figured it'd look like. A big-time tree down out there in Somerset, Kentucky. Now, look, this likely happened while the storm was a TMU. Okay, a TMU severe thunderstorm warning, because the actual the Somerset area didn't have a severe thunderstorm warning. So you got to, even them little TMUs, you got to take seriously. We cannot let our guard down for anything. Pulaski County, Kentucky. That's what it looks like out there. Flooding in West Virginia. This is out there. Whoa. This is
Well,
out there
we're
near
seeing
the
in
flash
West
flood
Virginia this
emergency.
one.
Look
This
at these
doesn't
cars
look like
literally
a
floating through
little
here.
baby ripper tornado. This thing looks like it could produce a big, strong tornado that could be extremely dangerous. This doesn't look like a little ripper, dust NATO situation. This thing
Dang.
is pretty scary looking right now. Hopefully
bad.
it decides not to drop a big monster tornado on the ground. Storm is massive. It has a lot of power. It has a ton of inflow.
Yeah, there's I mean, is this like the second floor of a building right here that we're looking at?
That is crazy. It's so flooded in West Virginia right now.
That is a lot of water, y'all. Here's some more imagery from Weston, West Virginia. The Walmart is flooded. Look at the cars in the parking lot out there.
It is
Just
probably
floating.
really windy right here now. I mean, there could be some little satellite tornadoes hitting down here.
Again,
now.
this flooding that's happening over there in West Virginia is no joke. That's crazy.
I don't know if we have any cams out
That is
here.
unreal.
We have any street cams out here?
Yeah, this is happening like right now. There's some interesting looking clouds out there in Amsterdam, Ohio. Again, just some really crazy imagery of the flooding
We're
out there
smack dab in the middle
in
of
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Here's storms coming into
southeast of
Tennessee
Charleston.
right now from Jamie. This view comes from Britt. Really interesting looking storm coming into Sumner County there. There's another view of it in Pulaski County. And we are going to continue our tour down the road here. Whitley County, Kentucky had a good shelf cloud earlier. There it is again in Ocean County, New Jersey. Sumner County, Tennessee. Thank you guys for sending this stuff in. RyanHallYall.com/submit if you want to send in photos and videos, okay?
How far out are we from Charleston? Oh yeah,
By the way,
that
we've
would
got 15
storm
minutes
already
left
passed
on
this
our
area.
only
We go
tornado
further
warning
down by
right now out
Kingston.
here in West Virginia.
Deep down, I think.
And
Yeah,
then,
the storm might have knocked.
Clarksville,
Look, all these are
Tennessee has
down.
got a decent storm that's forming on the
Storm's doing
northwest
some
side of
serious
town right
damage.
now.
I mean, this is an area that I think's been hit already too. We have
Still
a
isn't
lot of
warned
power
or
outages
anything,
here
but you're
already.
probably hearing much more thunder. You're seeing the lightning.
For West Virginia, pray for West
That
Virginia,
trend's
guys.
going to continue
It's been
as the storm
obliterated
gets
today.
its act together here. Also, this is what it looks like up there on a ski resort during a severe thunderstorm out there in Virginia. Look at this.
Latest scans are looking sloppy, so that's good. I think this thing's falling apart. That big threat looks less likely now.
How
It was
did
looking really
Walmart
wild right there.
allow their employees' vehicles to get flooded? I don't think that the employees' vehicles got flooded. It didn't look to me like it was actually getting into the Walmart. It's like at the end of the parking lot there. It was pretty deep.
They're rotating really good in the upper levels. Look at that. There's literally a tornado at 6,000 feet. I mean, I don't know. This storm's looking pretty wacky. As long as that doesn't hit the ground.
It is in the Walmart.
Looks like it kind of wraps out at around 4,000 feet.
Apparently, it is in the Walmart. Look at that bolt out there in Delaware. Montgomery County, Tennessee. Once again, Springfield and surrounding areas. You guys are under a Severe
clearly see where
thunderstorm
it's at
warning. We
here
got
too.
70-mile-per-hour winds coming in
It's at
right now.
17,000 feet.
I do
so
have
it's
a
going
viewer showing us what this looks like as it
it's
comes
literally
in.
like a tornado
Holy
inside the storm from
smokes.
4,000 to 17,000
That is a wild look.
It's not touching
That
down.
is a crazy double shelf cloud there. You've got your more turbulent area on the bottom, and you got that nice flat line there with
tell
the
me
updraft
where,
as the storm comes
Fred,
in.
make
You
sure
can
you give
also
me a
see
state.
that the winds out in front of the storm are kind of moving perpendicular. Wow, this is a really interesting view. That's a really ominous looking storm coming in there. Thank you so much for sending this in or sharing this live feed with me out there near Robertson County, Tennessee. So that viewer is right here, and they're looking up into this storm right here. So a very strong storm coming down into Tennessee right now.
How you doing, Eric?
Hopefully everybody's getting indoors and away from windows, because that I can tell just by looking at that one.
Yeah, if
That's
you're
gonna
worried
be
about an
nasty.
area, Pendleton County, West Virginia. Okay.
It's green in there.
I mean, we have a monster
It's literally
storm.
green in there.
A very dangerous storm here in West Virginia right now. Southeast of Charleston. Let me pull up what Pendleton County. I got to find that area for you. We do have a lack of radar coverage in West Virginia due to the mountains, but this area south of Charleston we can actually see really well. Pendleton, you are. So you guys just got you're in a bad area in Pendleton. It's really hard to see what's going on there, but let me pull it up. See how the power outages are looking in your area now. It's like you guys got it the least worst out of the area. I have to switch radar sites though to see your county. As of right now, just light showers in your area in Pendleton. But I think this big storm, it's probably going to go south of you. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I mean, you have some scattered storms here. Nothing really major of concern in Pendleton County, but it definitely looks like you're going to get some more rain probably. It's hard to say what direction these going to go, but they're kind of coming out in your area. There's like no major tornado threat from Pendleton right now. The only storm I'm really concerned about right now is this one here. And it's a bit south of you.
In White House, Robertson County, Tennessee. If you've got a WeatherWise Pro subscription, not only do you get access to the highest level professional tools that you could possibly have, that you used to have to pay $90,000 for at a TV station to get access to. Now you
going on in these
literally
parts of
pay
West
like
Virginia
nothing
right
hardly, and you get all of it and
Hodgesville,
more.
Lawrence, Abbott, Elmore,
And you get the ability to
Weston,
do all kinds of cool stuff like that. And you're supporting the best weather app, and you're making sure that it continues.
There's reports of houses in these areas where they're having to rescue people that are trapped in the second story of their house in this flash flood emergency area here. The worst part is this whole like eastern side of West Virginia. There's like mountains here where it really cuts off a portion of the radar data, so it's really hard to see if there's a tornado on the ground in these eastern parts of West Virginia. But this one big giant storm that we're looking at here, this one we can see very well because it's close to the radar site. And this thing is just ripping. My goodness, this inflow. You just see it all sucking in right through here. It's trying to do something in here somewhere. Like I said, I have seen a tornado inside of the storm multiple times. It's just not on the ground, which is good. This is a big storm. This one's more than just a little spin up tornado situation. If it decides to drop one, it could be a big, strong, long lasting one. So it's kind of scary. So I'm keeping a close eye on it. Got a lot of power.
Looks to me like it's mostly manageable. Looks like a pretty heavy downpour, maybe a little bit of hail there. But yeah, definitely a strong storm coming through Clarksville, Tennessee right now. Nothing to worry about on the tornado end or anything like that. Where do I send a video I just took? Ryan Hall, y'all. .com/submit.
Yeah. Jerry, that's what I'm saying. It's like, so there could be a tornado on the ground in those counties out there in West Virginia, but you can't even see it on the radar because the radar's basically cut off from the mountains and the hills, and you can't see the bottom 10,000 feet of the storm, sadly. So you're kind of like, if you got a tornado warning in that area, you need to be in your safe spot just to be safe, because there's really no way to know if there's one on the ground unless like a police officer sees it, or, you know, emergency management, someone sees.
Oh my gosh, here's a picture out here in Buckhannon, West Virginia, of a lady trapped in her car. Look at this.
Really, the best advice I can give to anybody that lives in a very hilly area: if you get a tornado warning, go to your safe spot, no matter what.
The flooding out there is really bad. So sometimes it takes a while to see some of the images coming out from these places. The fact that we're already seeing stuff like this is not a good sign. Here's a look at one of the tornadoes from earlier today. I don't know why this keeps happening. Location pending. I don't know what causes that. I need to fix that.
Hey, Rival. How you doing? They need to just put another radar
of the flooding out there. Even more. Oh my gosh! What's
they put a radar in
Pindleton
County?
Drive
That'd
through
be
this?
good. We need another radar put in, like somewhere around in this area here.
But yeah, this is what it looks like out there in West Virginia. In the middle of you know, some of the crazy flooding that's going on right now. Here's some of the damage out there in Pulaski County, Kentucky. Some damage from the Timu storm. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The gall to put a Timu warning on this.
This thing might have a little
Here's some more
spinner
flooding out there in
right
Marshall County, West Virginia. That's a lot of water.
This inflow still really cranking on this storm. Still see it here. We see all this velocity.
More shots from Buckhannon, West Virginia. I mean, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
And this right here is dangerous. You see that this is a torrent going through here.
Oh my goodness.
You got very fast moving water. It doesn't take much more than this either to literally sweep these trailers off their block foundations too. They'll just go floating down the creek, get wrapped around power poles like this. Happens all the time.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, we had a little ripper up there in near Pittsburgh, north of it. Let me go to the other radar site. I don't know if it's still there. Oh yeah, I moved it down to the Tennessee area. Let me look at Tennessee real quick one more time before I move it back up. Nothing going on. I mean, there's all kinds of rotation in these storms.
Here is a oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Here's a photo from Michelle from inside of a house, and you've got water in the house, but look at the window. There's 3 or 4 feet of water right here.
Holy smokes! What?
Are you guys seeing this?
Oh my goodness!
I mean, that's a nightmare.
Holy crap! Imagine one of those doors blowing out. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, there's feet of water up against the glass
Holy
here. There's
crap.
some on the floor, but like
That
look at how
poor
much more here.
house.
That glass breaks. It's gonna be like a tidal wave filling the house.
That's the worst thing that can happen right there. Poor people, man. I feel bad. Regardless,
Yeah,
even
this,
though
this
if
is
that
happening
glass
right.
doesn't
This is
break,
happening
there's
right
so
now, or
much
at least
damage
within the
done to that
last
house
couple
now.
of, within the last hour or so.
Oh my goodness. That is so scary. I would be freaking out. I don't even know what I would do. I'd probably try to get on top of the refrigerator.
Are the people okay? I don't know. I don't know if this person is okay or not. All I have is this picture.
I hope they got a second story.
It says it's from Michelle in Upshur County, West Virginia.
That is just saddening. I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to look at Pittsburgh. Nothing's coming towards Pittsburgh. We have wow, this storm's pretty much dissipated. That was causing a bunch of tornadoes over here. I don't know where it went or what's left of it. It's looking good in Pennsylvania now. Yeah, we have 0 tornado. We don't even have a severe thunderstorm warning in Pennsylvania anymore. I think this is what's left. Yeah, this is the one that this storm caused like 5 tornadoes a day, but it's gotten really small. Still got a big wind ripper coming through though. Like you can see our velocities are still cranking on this one.
Oh, once again, that's
We got
what's
a
happening out
big
there
blast
in
of
West
wind coming
Virginia.
with this storm right here.
Here is the
probably
another
gonna see 60
photo
mile an hour
from
winds from the
Carson.
storm, but that's
Heavy
it.
rain, strong winds, though not as strong as expected out there.
Looking like a
where
lot of
Carson
winds
is.
up here too. Like
And
Knox
then here's
Shapenville.
another shot of the storm out there in Robertson County, Tennessee. Tennessee, a lot of you guys are sending me photos from Tennessee. This is what it looks like out there on radar right now. We still don't have a severe thunderstorm warning for Clarksville, but they did issue a flash flood warning for Clarksville. So some flash flooding might be taking place here soon. Very heavy downpours. Gallatin out here in Tennessee, you guys did get a severe thunderstorm warning.
Where it's
So
trying to
watch
drop
your
a
northern
tornado
skies.
here.
We
It's
are going to
attempting
see likely some significant severe weather moving in here very soon. Strong winds, hail, lots of lightning, the whole nine.
What the world just happened to this storm? It just flattened out.
I've got a viewer in the WeatherWise app that's showing us what this storm looks like right now that's coming into Gallatin. So they're just to the north and west of Gallatin. And
Look what happened to this storm in the last 30 minutes.
you can see very clearly that the skies are looking pretty dark.
It's
And,
either
this is the
flattened
storm
out or
that's
it went over a
provoking that
mountain.
severe thunderstorm warning right
Look
now.
how
They're out
big it
there
was here.
just north of Gallatin in Sumner County,
Big old
Tennessee,
monster supercell. Then all
showing
of a
us what that
sudden,
storm looks like on its approach.
2 scans later, it might have went over a big mountain, or it's either losing its strength, one or the other. Does anybody know if there's any big mountains near Oak Hill? Because it looks like, I mean, the storm looks like it got cut in half or weakened or went over a big hill. It's hard to say.
Yeah, these storms are also coming down towards Lebanon or Lebanon. How are you guys say your town name? By the way, huge shout out to this town for having like super high def traffic cameras on YouTube.
This is GR2 analyst. This is for PC only radioactive.
Let's do more. Let's see more of this.
You need a good phone weather app, use this one here. This is called WeatherWise. You can actually watch the storm chasers on it, which is awesome. This is WeatherWise. Get it on Google Play, I believe.
Those are some nice crispy cameras.
You can see everything. You can
You
do
guys
a
don't
lot
know
of
how
stuff
lucky you are.
on this one that you can do. You can do everything you can do on this one that you can do on mine, but you can't do the 3D views. You can connect to individual radar sites.
All right, here's
So I
another
can
shot from
switch to
Gallatin.
the
Somebody's
actual radar.
going live from their backyard here in Gallatin, showing us that big
I can
nasty
see I
shell
can
cloud
connect to
coming
the
in. This is what it
Pittsburgh
looks
radar,
like.
and I
This
can
is
see the
another WeatherWise
velocities.
Pro user in Sumner County, Tennessee. Look at the
Yeah,
lightning
reds and
too. It's
greens right
near
here. This area
constant.
of rotation.
As that Boeing line
It's a
segment
really
keeps
good app,
dipping down
otherwise.
from Kentucky into Tennessee. These are bringing about 65 mile per hour wind gusts. It can knock down trees, knock out the power, and all kinds of stuff like that. So make sure that you guys are getting indoors and away from windows just as soon as that wind starts blowing. Look at this. Very ominous view there.
Need to look at an elevation map here.
Lots of lightning coming out of this.
West Virginia.
Oh my gosh, everybody in Gallatin has a WeatherWise Pro subscription, apparently.
There's quite a hook here now. The rotation looks like it's picking
This
up
is
on the lower
wild.
end.
Hey, no way. Somebody's got a drone out.
Right here, just north of Oak
Somebody
Hill,
got
we
a
got some
drone
pretty
out.
good
Hey,
rotation
can you flip
going.
your camera? Flip us. We're sideways.
This one's
Can
no
you flip
longer
the
tornado
camera?
warned either. See if I can
maybe
find
not.
an elevation map for West Virginia.
Oh, he's operating the drone. Hold on. Wait. We're gonna let you focus on the drone. You know what? We'll just flip our heads. How about that? Oh yeah. Look at this. He's got the drone up in the air, and you can see the storm coming into Gallatin right now. This is super cool.
Oh yeah, look, you can actually see that. I don't even think the storm got smaller. It's basically you
So
can see
somebody's
where the
got the
mountains
drone
are
up in
much
the air right
higher,
now in
just
Gallatin,
southeast of
showing us
Charleston.
what the storm looks like.
So I don't even think the storm got smaller. I think we're just losing coverage because of the elevation changes.
What is everybody talking about live now? Like, what are you guys talking about?
I mean, there's literally a difference in 10,000 meters from Charleston to Beckley.
Oh, are you guys talking about how you're live now in the WeatherWise app? Okay. There are a lot of you guys that are live right now in the WeatherWise app. I see that now.
I don't know
Here's
why.
another viewer
I don't know
out
why
there
this isn't tornado
south and
warning.
west of Springfield, Tennessee, showing us the shelf cloud over there. We've got some of the best backyard weather-wise warriors out there. Look at this. Who needs them? Who needs the cameras? Who needs the tower cameras? This is exactly what we're looking for here. That's the shelf cloud that's coming down into Cooperstown and Greenbrier. So y'all need to be getting ready for damaging winds down there.
No kill.
It got way cooler fast here. Yep. 42,000 people tilting their head right at the same time. That might actually be a Guinness World Record. You might be onto something there. I wonder how many people
Tennessee's pretty good. I mean, we got areas of
in
rotation
an organized
there.
fashion, all turn their head
We were just down in Tennessee.
at a 90-degree angle at the same time. It can't be anywhere near 42,000. Somebody call Guinness.
You got a big line of storms. There's lots of rotation, but nothing super concerning. Just some, some big nasty thunderstorms. I don't see really any huge tornado threat down there. If we get a tornado warning, we'll jump back on it, but nothing looks that bad. Be definitely some really nasty, heavy, big, raining thunderstorms.
Again, here's another shot from Gallatin. So we've got somebody out here in Gallatin showing us the storm as it comes in. It's looking pretty gnarly. Look at that.
Chris Hall, he's
very
down
ominous
in,
view. Once that brighter part of the storm
he's in
gets to them, that's
Knoxville
when
right now.
the heavy rain,
Stream's not working,
potentially some hail, and some very gusty winds are going to be blowing through. But the lightning, seriously, is almost constant there. That's a sign that the storm's still gaining strength. It's definitely not completely outflow dominant. So be safe. Thanks for the view.
So this is where the worst flooding was. You can see how many houses have lost power. Like about 50% of most of these counties where this huge flooding was. Is like we got about a 50% power outage rate here. They got hit really bad. Especially this county got it the worst.
Yeah, Guinness would probably
Pleasant
want
County
like
has
verifiable
60% of the county
proof
lost
that
power.
everybody that said that they tilted their head actually did or something. It's probably a pipe dream, guys.
How you doing, Change Kim? Chang Kim, however you say it. Sorry, I butchered your name. Still, I feel like there should be a tornado warning on this coming into Oak Hill. We got a hook, we got rotation. Can't take my eye off that storm. It's such a big, mean looking storm. We actually have a tornado warning over here. Let's go over to that one.
Patrick says, don't worry, I promptly went inside and away from windows after the stream. That's what we like to hear. Thank you, Patrick. Mike's got a beautiful structure behind these storms in Davis County.
That's in
Kentucky.
Virginia.
That is beautiful.
Oh, wow. We got a tornado on the ground right here. We got a
here's
tornado
some
on the ground
damage out
right
there
here in
Owenston,
Sherryville.
Kentucky from the
That's
tornado.
100%. There's a tornado right there for sure.
Owenston, Kentucky tornado damage right here.
Yeah, we have a tornado on the ground in Sperryville.
We had a bunch of tornadoes today, unfortunately, guys.
Tornado on the. It's not warned, but there's a tornado for sure. 100%. Tornado on the ground.
The Bicentennial Inn in West Virginia. That's in Upshur
Look at this
County.
little ripper doing damage right here in Sperryville.
Man, the flooding over there is really bad. I do want to take a moment to talk about the Y'all Squad. The Y'all.
All four things say yes. We got tight velocity couplet. We got the rotation on the end rod. We have a debris signature. 100%. There's a tornado on the ground here in Sperryville, in Virginia. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the damage. It's gotten worse. It's ripping up more debris. You can actually see the tornado right here. There's the tornado. That little red dot. That is the tornado. That is insane. What a view. Where's our tornado warning national weather? What are you guys doing? Holy smokes. Look, they're going to tornado warning after it stops. That's how it works, guys. They tornado warning it after it falls apart. I don't know if I can see it on the 3D view. The 3D view is also 5 minutes behind, so we're not going to be able to actually see the tornado until like 5 minutes from now. Coming down through here somewhere. See where it's starting to form up on the 3D scan. It's not quite on the ground yet, but we have a tornado on the ground in Sperryville.
.org and donate now.
Surprised Andy Hill didn't jump on for this tornado. Getting weaker. Looks. I mean, it could still be on the ground.
This is what it looks like out there south of Peaceful
Doesn't look
Acres.
as strong as it was, but
dang.
I mean, there's still debris ball. There's still a debris ball. South of Sperryville. I don't know if anybody lives out here. Sperryville, VA.
Right now. And again, Gallatin, the storm's about to start. Somebody said, I'm doing a Wonder Woman.
Looks like it's a really mountainy area with no houses, so that's good. There's a couple houses out here.
Why? Somebody said she's here. Who? The woman doing the Wonder Woman pose? Somebody said it's raining.
How you doing, Steve?
Right now.
How you doing, Toby?
Just to the west of Bethpage, or Bethpage.
Just watched the tornado drop here, just southeast of Sperryville in West Virginia. You can see our debris signature and everything.
Okay, we got
a little tornado on the ground here.
Hendersonville now sharing a live view with me of the storm as it comes in. Here's another sideways one. Hey, can you flip the camera real quick? Oh, yes.
They didn't warn this at all. We don't even have a tornado warning. There's been a tornado for like 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Where's the national weather?
Coming into Hendersonville, so it's coming through Gallatin now. Next in line, it's going to go down towards Hendersonville, and you can still see that big ominous shelf cloud in the distance there, coming into Sumner County, Tennessee. Thank you so much. We are expecting 60-mile-per-hour plus winds to come down into your location. Okay. So yeah, that's our viewer down here in Hendersonville.
Oh, it's a robot. She does like robot dancing on
really
YouTube. She's funny to watch.
Is it pretty wild?
Doing good, James. We're literally watching a tornado happen right now as we speak in Sperryville. Still not tornado warned. I think it might be finally lifting. It could still be on the ground. There's still some of a debris signature here.
All right, it's gonna continue to be pretty intense for at least another 20 minutes or so. So batten down the hatches.
Not a very big storm, but we
Also,
definitely
Lebanon,
we had a
you
tornado for
guys
about
are gonna
5
get
minutes here in
on
Sperryville.
some pretty significant weather too. It'll be a little bit longer before it gets to you, but it's definitely coming. It is definitely coming.
Brian Hall didn't mention it at all.
You can probably see the lightning in the distance. Yes, you can. Wow. I've got a viewer in Lebanon, Tennessee, sharing with me right now their view.
Still looks
out
like it
their,
could be going. I don't know if we have any
backyard or
chasers
front
out here.
porch, whatever you want to call it. And look at the constant lightning. This is down there in Wilson County, Tennessee.
I highly doubt we have
Lebanon,
any chasers out there.
Holy smokes.
There's no chasers out here in this area in Virginia.
Is it Lebanon?
There's one up
Hey,
in Pennsylvania
you're from
still.
Lebanon.
There's one
You
over
give me a
here in
thumbs up whenever I say it right,
Knoxville.
okay? Lebanon. Wait, they might like have it on a tripod or something. Maybe they don't want to give me a thumbs up. Okay. I got a thumbs down on Lebanon. All right, Lebanon. Okay. All right, Lebanon. Dude, this is the perfect way to try to figure out how to say. This is the perfect way to figure out how to say the town names. You just get somebody from the town and you do a quick thumbs up, thumbs down test and problem solved. By the way over here in Virginia, meteorologist Andy Hill has a yaw watch, a tornado yaw watch over here between Sperryville and Woodville. And there was a tornado debris signature there. So I think we had an unwarned tornado, but it was yaw watched.
Hey, he finally talked about the tornado in Sperryville.
It was yaw watched. Hopefully that tornado has since lifted, but the rotation is still there. So we're still going to watch out in Woodville over toward Eggsbourneville. Scrabble.
Yeah, I think the tornado has lifted. I mean, it's still rotating there, but...
Where do you live? Oh, I live over there near Butler Mountain, next to Scrabble and Eggsbourneville.
A new tornado warning.
By the way, there is a new tornado warning way over yonder in Fayette County, West Virginia. So there's your rotation right there near Cliff Top. That's going to be moving down towards Maplewood and
Look
Maywood.
how strong this tornado was at one point. I mean, that was doing some serious damage
people
there.
need to be taking shelter out
There's
there.
There's actually houses and stuff
County,
in the area
West
where
Virginia.
it did a lot of damage. Not good. I hope those people are okay. Go look at our new tornado warning.
All right, back down to Tennessee. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Goodlettsville. Goodlettsville, this is going to be for Sumner and Wilson counties as well. This is
they
gonna be the
tornado
part of the
warned
storm
this
that
one
eventually
finally.
makes it down there into
Finally got a
Nashville.
tornado warning on it.
So y'all need to be watching out down here. Get ready for damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. This is what it looks like out there.
Saints got the hook.
On I-65 north of Nashville in the middle of that severe thunderstorm
Drop
warning.
tornado right here.
Again, I got to go back down to Lebanon with our viewer that's out here front porch watching for us. A front porch weatherwise warrior here. Showing us the constant lightning with this storm. This is the storm that's hitting Gallatin right now. This is what it looks like from a little bit of a distance down there to your south in Wilson County, Tennessee. Look at the constant lightning.
Oh, man, I got to update the Discord invite. I don't know why the Discord invites always go bad. It's like I make a permanent Discord invite and it still goes bad. I want to update it. I put a new. We have a Discord where we basically look at the weather and stuff.
Right now, I would be surprised if We didn't end up with some sort of
You guys can join us in Discord if you
People in
want.
Gallatin are telling me that it's kind of rough up here. We had that Forest Gump rain. It's raining sideways and it's coming up from the ground rain. Somebody said it's plumb wild right now.
Discord invite should work. It's like you got to update that almost every day. Yeah, we have a Discord channel here where we're always looking at the weather.
Kind of rain right now in Gallatin. That's an official warning.
Talking about the areas that are going to be bad before it happens. So.
Additionally, in Goodlettsville, I've got another viewer
very useful to have
me
Discord.
what it looks like out there.
And also, we have a link to all the streamers.
Back Porch Warriors here. This is Davidson County, Tennessee. Look at the consistent lightning. Now, I do want you to look at the flags there. Look at the flags. It is an important detail here that the flags are pointing away from the storm. Okay, so this is what we call an outflow dominant storm. This storm is exhaling. So while that doesn't mean that you're going to get out of this unscathed, you're still going to have to deal with damaging winds. The tornado threat is much lower in a storm like this where we're completely outflow dominant. So thank you so much for sharing this. Actually, super important live stream with us out there in the WeatherWise Pro app. Thank you so much. Goodlettsville, am I saying the town name right? Give me a thumbs up if I'm saying the town name right. Goodlettsville, awesome. Awesome, thank you so much.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, Clarksville, by the way, they issued a severe thunderstorm warning for your storm as soon as the storm passed Clarksville. So, yeah, it's done now in Clarksville. It's now moving down to the south towards Charlotte. I do have a viewer down there sharing their live feed with me. You can't really see anything yet. But our other viewer over here in the Goodlettsville area, you can see they've got a pretty interesting looking SLC there. We call those SLCs. It stands for scary looking clouds.
Scary looking clouds.
There's going to be some significant damaging winds here soon. So as soon as that wind starts to roar, you're definitely going to want to hightail it indoors and away from windows. But thanks for sharing that view with us. Wow, they issued a preemptive flash flood warning for Nashville. Was that not that was just issued, wasn't it? That's rare. You don't see that every day. You don't see a flash flood warning issued before it starts raining very often. You certainly don't see that too often. Okay, so I've got another viewer out here north and west of Lebanon showing us the storm as it comes into Tennessee. So this is the storm, once again, that's coming out of Gallatin and coming into the Lebanon area, Lebanon, Tennessee. This is out there in Wilson County, Tennessee. Look at that. Again, these are some really ominous views, and normally the more ominous it looks, the more dangerous the storm is, okay? And I think, unfortunately, that's the case here. I'm really not too concerned about tornadoes in Tennessee tonight, but, you know, some strong straight-line damaging winds, flash flooding, lots of lightning, and maybe even some hail. That's going to be a big-time possibility for anybody that sees something like this tonight approaching them.
Yeah, it looks like they're going out that direction. Good luck.
Tennessee is showing up. How do we get every single state? If we can get
everything's coming out towards DC. I mean,
on top of it with the weather-wise,
big, heavy, scary-looking clouds coming towards Washington D.C. probably for the next 3 or 4 hours.
Live streams, dude, we'd be unstoppable. Nothing would ever get by us.
Starting heavy rainfall for the next 3 hours for D.C. with winds up to 55 to 70 miles an hour.
By the way, Chris Hall is in Tennessee. So he started off in Indiana today. He's in Tennessee. So if these storms make it down there to Knoxville, we might be able to see him from his vantage point. Look here, we got another live viewer out here at the fire department out there near Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Looks like somebody's going out there. I don't know what kind of call they've got, but big time storm hitting Goodlettsville, Tennessee right now. You can see the rain's coming down and the winds are just now starting to pick up out there. Hopefully everybody's all right. Thank you for sharing this with me. Dang, this is crazy. Somebody out here north of Nashville says it's getting loud here. In downtown Nashville, can you hear the thunder yet? Is it already... Is it already thunder time? Yeah, this is crazy. It's been kind of a quiet year for severe weather in Tennessee. I forgot how connected we are, Tennessee. This is so this is how it should work.
It's actually been a really quiet year for Tennessee. That's true.
Let's see here. What do we got over here near
It's been really quiet for Ohio too, which
Somebody
is
says
nice.
Support y'all squad. I wonder who that could be with the purple R logo up there near Hopkinsville.
I don't think we've had a single tornado in Ohio
More than likely
on the east side of
Kenzie,
Ohio this
who
year.
is, working on stuff for the y'all squad right now. Right now.
Which is good. I'm fine with no tornadoes in Ohio. I am really happy for that.
So once again, the storm is about to let up in Gallatin. Okay, so the storm is about to let up in Gallatin, and then we're going to continue to see this come down into LaGuardo and surrounding areas.
This is our last tornado warning.
I'd say a new severe thunderstorm warning is going to be needed here very soon for Lebanon.
You did that scary run inside when it's lightning. You've done that so many times. You're like, oh man, I'm scared. Did you just hurry up and run inside real quick?
Is likely going to be needed here soon in Lebanon because that's the current front of this storm is about to exceed the polygon right now.
I feel like our tornado threat's really kind of reduced, which is good. Let me pull up our SBC outlook here. I feel like the wind threat hasn't been as bad. It seems like it's been more of a flooding threat than a wind threat. So we did have a 45 sig here for really bad winds today. So, I mean, we did have some bad winds, but it hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be.
By the way, we have some
really good so we got an update
in Lebanon.
We have an official update
really
from
at the sky.
Storm Prediction Center. They have made
not
our
do us much good until the storm actually gets there.
Chance for tornadoes smaller. They actually reduced it to 5% just here in the Washington D.C. area now, here in Eastern Virginia, which is, I guess, an upgrade because it was a lot worse earlier.
Somebody out here says amazing lightning and thunder in Hermitage, Tennessee. Yeah,
tomorrow,
you've got a really
Virginia,
intense
North Carolina.
line of storms coming down, y'all.
Only a 2% tomorrow, though.
I mean, that is a thick line of storms that just went through Goodlettsville and Gallatin.
Very small chance we stream tomorrow.
Crush down towards Nashville and Lebanon next. Definitely would be prepared for potentially having a power outage with these damaging winds. Also, at the same time, we've got significant flash flooding happening out there in Buckhannon, West Virginia. Look at these huge trucks literally about to be completely covered with floodwater.
That had to have been. I mean, it's dark out now, so just about dark. That was probably a couple hours ago.
This is happening right now, and over the past couple of
it's in Route 33 westbound in West.
The rain is still coming down in some of these areas. Look at this bolt out there in Sumner County, Tennessee.
Oh, that's awesome.
The lightning with these storms in Tennessee is absolutely plumb wild. And we've got some more drone imagery from Sumner County, Tennessee. Absolutely insane stuff there. Major damage out there in Licking County, Ohio. So we've had a regional tornado outbreak today. We've had a widespread damaging wind event. We've had a flash flood emergency. We've got a major wildfire in California. What an insane day. The worst of it missed us, but it turned my neighborhood pink, Linda says. Some great, sunset photos. Cool clouds. I think these are in Twister. Yeah, these are Mammatus clouds. Those are definitely in Twister. More flash flooding out there in Sumner County, Tennessee. Loud thunder and lightning. Again, if you got photos or videos that you want to share with me, you can do that over there on Ryan Hall.
I think it's time. We're going to go ahead and shut it down.
Let me pull up the QR code for you.
Got this one last tornado warning, but it doesn't look too scary.
Safely, okay? Don't.
If things get worse, we start to see some really scary looking tornadoes, I will turn the stream back on. But this is really our only area of concern. Just make sure you're ready. If you're in Reno, this tornado warning, continues. Make sure you get in your safe spot. Doesn't look like there's a tornado on the ground, but it is definitely rotating still. But I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, guys. I really appreciate everybody stopping in, and we will see you guys later.